What is up, guys? Welcome back to a new Dawn of War Soulstorm cast brought to you by Dusty Minister. Guys, for this one, we are going to initiate the BAD Cup 4. So this is going to be the first video for BAD Cup 4. I'm going to go through this whole tournament here. You guys have probably already watched my BAD Cup 3 video. Or videos, I should say. And this one is going to dive into the tournament that happened the year after this one. In this one, I think there's 24 players in this one, and there is a lot of strong players, and yes, we'll get into that. Guys, as always, when I do these tournaments here, I will make sure that you guys can actually have an opportunity to actually dig into the sections that you actually want to watch. What I'm going to do here is make my little intro that I'm doing here. Then I'm going to go into the rules of the tournament. And then I am going to talk about the bracket, and then you can go into the games. If you want to get into the action, don't care about the rules, don't care about what the hell the context is. Just get right in there. You can get some actions by just looking down in the timestamps below. And yeah, you can get into it. But for other than that, if you guys want to stay and actually get this context, then stay tuned because we'll get into that one. But regardless, wherever you guys are going, please enjoy this one because this is a fire tournament and you're gonna love it. So let's get into it. Okay, guys, so just briefly here, we have Dreadic, just like last time, hosting this tournament. He's doing a brief summary here. So he's talking about check-ins. He's saying that this is a double elimination bracket with loser grid. Loser grid for Russians usually means loser bracket. So it's just a double elimination tournament. It's basically the same format as last time. And they'll get more into details later on, but that's what he's saying already. And then he's putting down a prize pool here. The prize pool is 10,000 rubles. Hold on, I'm actually going to check. What is that in dollars? 10,000 rubles is... 0.13, I think. Yes, that makes sense. So this is $130. Now the ruble obviously is changing a little bit, and so is the dollar actually. So both are actually fluctuating currencies, but overall this is pretty much the go-to if you want to look at it. So for every $0.013 you get 1 ruble. That's kind of the situation here. So $130, not a huge prize pool for sure, but it's basically being taken out of Dreadic's pocket, as far as I understand. So this is actually the prize pool. Also can be replenished from donations. This is the base prize pool. So decent prize pool, I would say. In details, double elimination bracket, best of 3, and best of 5 in the super final, and then best of 1 loser grid, best of 3 finals loser. So what this is just best of 3 in the winners bracket, best of 5 in the grand final. They call it a super final, the Russians. Best of 1s in the losers bracket, but then best of 3 in the losers bracket final. So that is the same format as last time. Choosing race. So 2 races per tournament, no bans. The second race can be taken if you lose the game. So you can only use the second race if you're losing the game. And you play it until the end of the best of. So you can't just switch back and forth between your races. You have to stay with the race if you switch to a race. I think it was how it was last time. And then all by agreement if both sides, in case of a mirror. There are some translation issues here. But yeah, that basically just means that if you switch to Space Marines and then another guy gets Space Marines because he just lost, then yeah, you are in a mirror situation, and then you can agree that, okay, maybe we shouldn't get into that. So I like that. Sometimes mirrors can be kind of toxic. So I like the idea of them having a little bit of a disclaimer or a little bit of a hole in the rule set here. Game settings, same game settings as all other tournaments. victory conditions, control area victory, taken hold, annihilation, best of one. The map is selected by striking out. Yeah. So there's a map pool. We'll get to the map pool, by the way. And then the main map pool, 2 players, they meet each other and then they strike out this main map pool. There's a cross pick link that you'll get, and then 2 players can get into a cross pick, and then they just strike out the maps. They ban turn-based. They ban the maps that they don't want to play in the map pool. And when the map pool is, if it's a best of 1, you only play one map. And if it's best of 3, you leave 3 maps unbanned, and 5 maps if it's a best of 5. They say cards here, and I think it's a translation issue, because in Danish, a map is also called a kort. Kort means a card. So I think Russians has the same issue here, that card and map is kind of the same word in Russian. So they just translate it to card. That's kind of what's happening here, but it's basically supposed to be one map. So based on if it's a best of 1, best of 3, or best of 5, they are striking out, or they are leaving certain maps. They are having 5 remained maps after ban phase, basically. And after that, when they get into the lobby together, they have to also from there ban out the remaining maps. So if it's a best of 5, they ban out one by one until there's only one map, and that map is called the decider. And the one who loses a map will then get the loser's pick. So every loser determines the next map, basically. The best of format selected according to your position in the grid. Okay, next. Oh, this is basically just what I just explained. The game is required on maps with prefix, remastered, or edit, except for Fallen City on it at will. Okay, so Fallen City is the exception. I know some people don't like the remastered version of Fallen City, which is fair. That is completely fair. But all other maps needs to be edited or remastered. I think this is a good idea. Some maps are just better remastered and edited, at least in my opinion. Best of 5 maps are selected. So this is the super final, the grand final. 5 maps are selected. The player from the winner's bracket chooses any of the 5. Okay, and then without additional points for the player. So the last BAD Cup 3, I actually made a mistake in reading the rules. You don't get an extra point if you win the winner's bracket. Instead, you just get to choose whatever the hell the 5 maps you chose in the cross-pick turn-based thing. You just get to choose any of those maps, basically. So that is going to be the rule set for the grand final. So I like that. We're getting a full-on best of 5. And then replays, be sure to drop them, blah, blah, blah. A lot of bugs, just don't use them. The minimum delay of stream is 1 minute. Okay, the map hole, let's get into this one. This might be a little bit of me just digging a little bit deeper here. So I'm just scanning a little bit here. So we actually get 2 new maps from Balance Mod, actually. So we're getting Cryptic Arcana and we are getting Consecrated Gardens. Okay, I am going to be very excited in casting those. I'm not sure. I don't think I've casted a single game on Consecrated Gardens. 5 points or 6 points. None of them actually. And Cryptic Arcana for sure. I haven't casted a single game there. So going to be interesting to see those. I do, however, think they are very toxic maps for weaker races actually, and we'll get to that later. I think. Just looking at this, I'm like, IG is not going to have a good time. I think Quest Triumph is not a good IG map. Well, okay. It depends on the matchup. Shrine of Excellion is, in general, overall, not a good map for IG. Titan's Fall is a horrible IG map. Sugar Races is a very bad IG map. Emerald River is not a good IG map. Cryptic Arcana is not a good IG map. Meeting on Mines is not a good IG. Jesus Christ, like IG is really, really, really not going to have a good time in this one. That's for sure. I do think that some of the maps that I mentioned some is better and some is worse, but this is definitely problematic, I would say, for IG. IG is going to suffer a lot in this tournament, I think. What else? Again, just a lot of maps. This means that if you have a lot of maps, it just means that Orcs is going to have the best time. The more maps there are, the better it is for Orcs, because Orcs is actually the race that can get away with playing most maps. The exception is probably Eldar, but Eldar actually have like legitimate bad maps, whereas Orcs doesn't really have like a god-awful map. So Orcs is always going to have a good time. And just looking at this map pool here, there's a lot of like Quest Triumphs, Shrine of Excellion, Meaning of Minds, Cryptic Arcana, Sugar Races, like a lot of 5-point maps. And then we also have Deadly Fun and Outer Reaches, which is also 9 points overall, strategic points, I should say. So this in general is a very, very good Orc map pool, like a very good one, actually. Eldar is having a good time as well. However, there are some bad Eldar maps, for sure. Titan's Fall, Fallen City, Emerald River, Outer Reaches for sure. Quest Triumph situationally is really bad for Eldar as well. So there are some good maps against Eldar, but I think Eldar is also Gucci on this one, because Eldar is just broken. What else? I think both Chaos, Space Marines will suffer a lot. Chaos and Space Marine will suffer a lot on this one, because there's just too many maps, and it's impossible for Space Marines, especially Space Marines, but even Chaos, to actually have decent maps against, especially Orcs, but even Eldar is going to be really, really, really bad. I think Sisters, it's close to being literally unplayable for them. It's already really, really bad. Yeah, a lot of problems for some of the weaker races. I will definitely say that. It's not completely unplayable for all of them, but a lot of them will suffer. And this is... I'm not a super fan of this map pool, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Emerald River, I know I hyped it up last time on BAD Cup 3, but that's because I was so happy about how it nerfed Eldar, but then I didn't think about the fact that, oh yeah, but it's buffing the hell out of Dark Eldar. And it's really, really not hurting Orcs whatsoever, but it's hurting all other races. And Dark Eldar is just gonna have a good time. So I don't like Emerald River. I don't think it should be here. I, in general, just think there is a lot of maps here where I am questioning whether or not I would even have them here. Consecrated Gardens is very much a split out points map, which can be good for certain races, but it's not going to be fun in general. I don't think... I don't think there's a lot of redeemable qualities for some of the weaker races here. I think Tau, on the other hand, Tau is kind of in the middle of everything. I think Tau could definitely have some opportunities in this map pool. Cryptic Arcana is good. Sugar Races can be good. I do believe Meeting of Minds is still a really, really good Tau map, and they still have jumping units maps, Battle Marshes and Outer Reaches. So there are some good maps here for Tau for sure. Yeah, so in general, I just think this is really, really... Like, Necrons is good on this map pool. There might be a little too many maps that's not so fun for them. Too many 5-point based maps. A lot of heavy cover in some of them as well, but they still have Tranquility's End. They still have... what is it? Fallen City, Battle Marshes, Titan's Fall. Titan's Fall is really, really freaking good for Necrons. There are some pretty good maps for Necrons for sure here. I think overall, I just think the low tier races will suffer a lot because there's a lot of maps, and especially IG, I think, will suffer the most. So yeah, I'm not a fan of this map pool, but regardless, guys, map pools are not what decides the whole tournament. It's just a thing that I want to be real with you guys about. So when I get into this, I just want to have my opinion in here. Guys, whatever, man. Let's get into the bracket and actually look at that one. Let's go. Okay, guys, so this is going to be the bracket here. So how we're going to do this is we're going to, as you can see here, there's 24 players. And there's kind of 4 sections-ish here. So this is how we're going to tackle it. We're going to take section by section by section by section. Okay? So let's actually look at the players here. We got Master Yoba and... Oh my god. Oh my god. So we got Master Yoba and Redemption Arc. Redemption Arc, for people who don't know, is basically All-Seeing Eye. All-Seeing Eye, I have claimed him to be the best Space Marine player that we have on the server right now, if not the best of all time. I know some people are pushing back on that statement, which is completely fine. But I definitely think he's top 3 of all time for sure. He's very, very strong Space Marine player. He is, however, going up against Master Yoba, the best Orc player we have of all time. And I am not afraid of saying that word of all time with Master Yoba. He's very strong Orc player. So that is going to be the first. Oh, jeez, dude. We got Danoll and Tordnado. Danoll is a decent Eldar player. But he's going up against Tordnado, one of the best Tau players, super strong player. So we've got some really strong players already. We've got Anton Bro, who I have 0 idea who the hell is. I'm just gonna be real, I have no idea who he is. But he's playing Orcs and Necrons. He's going up against Nekki, however, who I very much do know who is. Nekki is mostly known for being a former cheater and map hacker. Some people still say he's map hacking. I will just put it out there. But I can just tell you he has been performing in many different tournaments. I think this is included in BAD Cup 4, where he is kind of just streaming these tournaments. And he is still performing really, really well. And from time to time, even winning them. So Nekki is, regardless of map hack or not, a very, very, very strong player. He is indeed also going to be a very... I don't care who Anton Bro is. He can be one of the best players in the world. Nekki's still going to be a tough task for him to go up against. So very, very nice to see Nekki in here. We got one in here as well. One is apparently choosing random. I didn't know that was actually possible. But yeah, apparently one could do that. One is mostly known for his Eldar. But he can play a lot of races. I just don't know if it's going to be fun for him to go up against Master Yoba or All-Seeing Eye, but we'll see. Got Mr. Christian in here, pretty good Chaos player, pretty good Orc player. I actually know him mostly for his Sisters of Battle, but he's good with most races. I would say he's kind of the same level as like Warden. Then Superman, you guys know him. He's been in so many tournaments, very, very strong Necron player. I think it's going to be interesting to see how he's going up against Mr. Christian. So then Superman is in here. We got Seer Council. Damn. We got Seer Council in here. Eldar aficionado, one of the OG players. You can tell by his name. Super disgusting player. Oh my god. He might actually get very far as well. If he's bringing his A game, he can be very dangerous as well. Got Alexian in here. Very good Orc player, I would say. I don't know much about Alexian because he plays on DAO Online. But he's for sure a very strong Orc player. He usually performs pretty well in most tournaments anyway. So definitely not a player to mess with. I think this is Lion Olivier. Oh, I don't remember how to pronounce that. I'm just going to call him Lion. I'm pretty sure it's Lion. I don't think he's the strongest Eldar player, to be honest. He's going to have a tough task against Alexian for sure. I don't know if he's improved. Sometimes some of these lower level players, they just surprise the hell out of me. That happened for sure in BAD Cup 3 where I got shocked. So I'm not going to call it yet, but it's going to be a tough task. 1609, no idea who this is. But he's playing Orcs versus Dark Eldar, but he's going up against Alex UK, which is not going to be fun. Alex is going to have a tribe with IG in this tournament. That is going to be very, very interesting to see how he's going to tackle this tournament for sure. Darson. Okay, we got Darson in here. Darson is a good orc player. He's a pretty good orc player, I would say. However, he is, yes, we are getting Yang Wen Li in here. We get Yang Wen Li, one of the best Dark Elder players we have on the server right now. Very, very dangerous player. I can't wait to actually cast his games. Him going up against Darson, that is not going to be easy for Darson. Yang might actually be a sleeper player in this tournament. Yeah, we'll see how he's performing. Ashura, this is also... Ashura is a decent Tau player. I've not played against him in a while. He's kind of the same level as Darson, I would say. He's kind of Mr. Christian, Darson, Warden kind of level-ish. Yeah, decent Tau player. He's not going to have a good time. If Yang moves on, or any of these players, if someone beats Yang, that player is very, very strong. But if Yang most likely moves on, it's going to be tough for Ashura for sure. FOV, also known as Side. He was known as Side in BAD Cup 3, so he's performing in this one as well. Decent SM player from what I can tell. He's going up against Verklin. Verklin is kind of the same level, I would say, as Lion. He's a decent SM player, but I think Side might actually... Ooh, we'll see in that one, actually. I'm not sure. I think Side is favored in that one, but whatever, let's move on. We got Focus in here. Okay, we got Focus. Good Necron player, really good Necron player, in fact. But he's going up against one of the best Tau players in the world. I know I keep saying this, but El Bandito, man, please perform well. Like, every single time I cast El Bandito, he just loses. I am telling you right now, guys, El Bandito is so good. But yeah, we'll see, man. He's going up against Focus, who's a very strong Necron player. Necrons versus Tau, that usually is very favored towards Necrons. But yeah, we'll see in that one. We got El Bandito, we got Scouty in here. Okay, Scouty, very strong Chaos player. Palacios, I don't remember Palacios very well. I think I casted him in BAD Cup 21. I don't think I was impressed by then, but I have not played against him. And I don't know how that, like, that was such a long time ago. He could have changed a lot. So Palacios, I'm not sure about this player. But going up against Scouty is not going to be an easy task for him whatsoever. We've got Depressed Sanya in here. Okay. And HNK. I know this is Russian letters here, but HNK is a very strong SM player. He's not like, I would say he's kind of the same level as Mr. Christian, Darson, Warden, Ashura-ish, like these kind of players. And same with Sanya, actually. He's kind of a really strong IG player, but he's not like bonkers. He's not like, oh my god, he's going to win this tournament. But he's a pretty good IG player, I would say. So it's going to be very interesting to see this matchup. We've got Forgotten and Sikorsky. Sikorsky, really good Elder and Dark Elder player. He's improved a lot. And Forgotten, pretty good Necron player, I would say. We might get the Forgotten special, which is Turret Rushes. I love that we got Forgotten in here. And then we, of course, have the man himself, Sir Sorg, or just known as Sorg. In this tournament, he chose to go IG and secondary SM, so going to be interesting to see how he's going to perform. Disgustingly dangerous player, and I think IG is even a tad stronger than SM, so he might actually do some damage in this one as well. Sorg can play whatever he wants. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Sorg is going to perform in this one. He is definitely not a player you mess around with, so going to be interesting to see how he's going to fare. But guys, we're going to start with this section up here. And guys, I can't wait. Let's just start with it. We got Master Yoba going up against All-Seeing Eye. Let's get it, guys. Let's go. All right, guys. So we are starting with a pretty big one here. We got Master Yoba going up against All-Seeing Eye on Tranquility's End. Orcs versus Space Marines for this one. On the bottom hand side, All-Seeing Eye, he starts with 4 Scouts Marines, and then he goes Servitor. He also gets the Chapel Barracks. So this is the 4 Scout opening that we've seen a lot, just in general. I think it's a very, very good opening. And we also get no generator for this one, otherwise this opening doesn't make sense. And we will also get the Force Commander here. On the top hand side, we got Master Yoba doing the standard stuff here. He goes for 2 Slugger Boys, Gretchen, getting the generator here, and then the Boys Hot with Shooter Boys and Big Mech. This map is actually pretty decent for Space Marines. Wow, okay, so Olsingai is actually fully reinforcing this one. This means he can't build 2 listing posts at the same time, which you can on this map. So instead, both servitors are gonna build this one.
Scouts ready.
But yeah, this map is actually pretty decent for early scout harass. So this map isn't as bad as other maps for Space Marines. These outer points are a little bit vulnerable for orcs, and a good control of scouts is actually it's actually going to help out a lot.
Area secured.
So obviously right now, going to annoy both sides here. He might actually go up here with this Scout Marine here. We're gonna see. He can definitely try and decap this. He has full HP for these scouts here. Force Commander is now out for Olsingai. He's gonna decap here. He's gonna try and do the same here. Not bad early game, to be honest. He needs to get out here though. Losing 1 scout here once again. Okay. So, looks like Master Yoba had to teleport out here. Also coming in with a Force Commander here, good. So looking at economy, plus 50 to plus 10 here for Master Yoba. Plus 50 to plus 0 for Olsingai. So, looks like Master Yoba actually went over here and tried to attack this, and then let the Slugger Boys do the rest of the work.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
So, not a bad early game here for Olsingai. But it's not super good either. He did lose 2 scouts for 2 decaps.
Walk softly.
Defending objective.
Okay, so let's see here. Master Yoba is now gonna do kind of a counterattack here. Space Marine squad is out though, so... Oh, it's getting out. So now Olsingai can actually push off this attack here. Olsingai is delaying this listening post for this relic because he's investing so much in his scouts actually. Yeah, war banner's being built here for Master Yoba. This is a really good performance here by Master Yoba. He knows what's going on here. He needs to push right now. Another Space Marine squad is coming out here for Olsingai. Yeah. Okay, good control here. Olsingai actually gets this point. However, he did lose this. So this is going to be a decap. Olsingai staying here with his Shooter Boys. That's really good, to be honest. Hey, Master Yoba putting on really good pressure here. And Olsingai, he's had enough of this. He's not messing around here. He's going all in here. Ain't no way that someone else is taking his point here. But Master Yoba doesn't care. He jumps in himself. He's also had enough. He's like, nah, this is mine, bro. Even the Storm Boys are getting into the mix here. Such a huge fight is going to happen right now. This listening post survived so far. It's gonna be a big back and forth. Meanwhile, these Slugger Boys are gonna tie up these Scout Marines. It's gonna be a big fight here. These Space Marines are way stronger in melee than the Slugger Boys. Can't say the same for the Storm Boys, though. Morale drop is happening here. Force Commander needs to desperately get in touch with this, Big Mech, but maybe not like this. Okay, so many Space Marines here Force Commander is gonna take so much damage. Slug Boys will, however, take so much damage as well. They're going down. Such a huge investment here for All-Seeing Eye. His economy is not good. 79 to +0. He's getting his generator because at some point he'll fall behind in terms of tech. We got Every Boy armor. Jesus Christ, Master Yoba didn't even have the HP upgrade here. Oh, there's such a mass here. I honestly think this is the only way that All-Seeing Eye can play this one out.
5 minutes until taking hold.
But again, he has a massive amount of army here, but he can't really use it to the same extent that he wants to because these Storm Boys are just hammering on this listing post. So All-Seeing Eye is going to choose to actually do a push here. Oh, and this might be a weakness here for Master Yoba. But he has Storm Boys here, he has Storm Boys here. It's gonna be a massive engagement in here by All-Seeing Eye. Or by Master Yoba, I think. Not a bad push here for All-Seeing Eye, to be honest. He really tries to push here. Also having the snipers here, that's good for the shooter boys. But who's dealing with these Storm Boys, though? They're jumping in here. More Storm Boys needs to come in here. And they do. Good kiting here for All-Seeing Eye. He needs to kite for his life here. Look at all these scouts needs to run for the hills. Meanwhile, these shooter boys, though, are kind of getting exposed here. All-Seeing Eye needs to put on his micro mechanics at the top level here. Kind of missed micros a little bit here. They're getting shot to death by these Storm Boys somehow, actually. They might be inaccurate, but it doesn't matter when there's so many of them. Someone got a hit, right? Let's see here how All-Seeing Eye is going to play this one out. He is in a terrible spot, to be honest. He has a little bit of a float. And he is actually leaving the game. No GG here. Wow. Yeah. So I'm just going to fast forward here. Okay. Master Yoba played this one flawlessly. I'm not even going to hold you. He didn't even get an extra wall banner. He just went face first with all these Storm Boys. Yeah, this is rough. I think All-Seeing Eye should have maybe not gone for this opening that he did. So if you guys remember in BAD Cup, what was it? BAD Cup 3 was that he went for a scout, just one scout. And then he went for a servitor and then 2 scouts right after. The first scout, as far as I remember, also did some harass. But only got to decap one of them. I don't remember entirely. But then, what Soulstorm then did was... I know this is All-Seeing Eye, but I'm just trying to compare him to what happened against Master Yoba on this map last time. Then, Soulstorm got Space Marines earlier. And then he just went complete apeshit over here. And it became like a massive fight. And then Master Yoba was kind of under attack. What happened here instead was... All-Seeing Eye got a good decap here. And he got a good decap here. Problem was he lost 2 scouts. And maybe he over-reinforced the scouts as well. Because he needed the Space Marines for real. Because it's inevitable that Master Yoba is doing the counterattack. So Master Yoba went over here. Ended up actually destroying this listing post. It got decapped and stuff. And suddenly you're in a position as All-Seeing Eye. And you're just like... I mean, you're behind in tech. You're behind in army even. And I think what really killed it was that somehow Master Yoba, which was really good, he went range stance as soon as these scouts was in the negative cover, and they got absolutely obliterated. I think this came down to the opening. That I think you should have gone earlier Space Marine squad. But then again, I'm not sure because Master Yoba just played flawlessly. But I think that's kind of my thought process here. But there was also some micro stuff like those scouts dying so badly. because Master Yoba just played perfectly and flawlessly. He got the upgrade, the speed boost upgrade for Storm Boys. Chased them to the hills, absolutely wiped them all except for one scout squad. That was detrimental to All Seeing Eye. If that didn't happen, then maybe All Seeing Eye had a maybe All Seeing Eye actually had a chance. Also smart by Master Yoba to actually not go for this listing post and finish it off, but actually get over here because he realized that All Seeing Eye was going to make a brutal push, and this wasn't upgraded yet, and this wall banner would have gone down if All Seeing Eye actually was successful with this one. But regardless though, really well played by Master Yoba. Let's see if All Seeing Eye can bounce back. He has probably the toughest opponent from the get-go. It's not a good sign here for All Seeing Eye. It's not going to be easy. So let's see how he pushes back in Game 2, if he does. So let's get into it. Okay, so for Game 2, looks like we have Deadly Fun Archaeology. I would have liked a better map, but we're not Oh. Okay, we're gonna talk about this opening. I would have loved a better map, but we're obviously not getting it, because we've already looked at the Mappool. I've already been breaking it down. Master Yoba is not an idiot. He knows what to do. He bans out all the Space Marine maps, and then All Seeing Eye has to pull his weight a little bit. So this opening is ridiculous. So this opening is basically, usually it's Sniper Rush. You do this against Necrons sometimes on Blood River if they don't see it coming. You sometimes do it against Dark Eldar. Just to get really, really huge pressure. And this is not a bad, opening, but I'm not sure. Like, I think this is a very, very, very risky. But if it works, it works. Let's see here. Usually what happens here is you get a lot of map control and you get some decent push here. And then you try and buy time to actually upgrade listing post, get your barrack and stuff. Problem is, two things that needs to happen. You need to buy a lot of time. And then you also need to do some damage at the same time.
Defending objective.
And I'm not sure if you can do that against orcs, especially not when the big mech comes out. But we'll see here. It's not a normal opening to make here. I really like that All Seeing Eye is kind of throwing down the gauntlet here. Maybe that was his plan all along. Yeah, nice push here. He's actually gonna murder these slugger boys. So he came in with even more scouts. But now comes in the big mech here. He's like, where are these scouts at? I'm gonna absolutely kill them all. Okay. Yeah, All Seeing Eye needs to get the hell out of here. I don't know if he has bought enough time. Let's actually check it out. 56 to plus 10. No, not a lot. He's upgrading this listing post now. He needs to upgrade one more.
Area secured.
Okay. But I'm not gonna lie. All Seeing Eye definitely did some damage. Plus 50 to plus 10. That's a horrible economy right now for orcs. But we know how orcs work. Oh, All Seeing Eye, if you were just a little faster on this one, you could have actually decapped that one. Yeah, All Seeing Eye keeps on going here. I like it. He actually tries to focus these Gretchens. I think that's a mistake. Yeah, All Seeing Eye thinks so too. He's gonna switch. Yeah, good damage here, honestly. Gonna kill some shooter boys for sure. Yeah, All Seeing Eye probably will walk up and see if this relic is actually being put up here. Nicely done here by All Seeing Eye. Is he investing too much though? Plus 74, it's plus 10. That's a lot of float and power, but yeah, we already know why. Oh my god, are these shooter boys actually going down? That would be ridiculous. No, the Gretchens are joining the party, and Big Mech has had enough. He's gonna absolutely murder the scout here. This gets decapped here. What the hell? All Seeing Eye, that's not working, bro. Or is it? Nah, no way. Oh my god, so many scouts are dying here. 79 to plus 10 here for... He actually doubles down on this. Oh my god, All-Seeing Eye. I think you're losing everything right here. Is it too much? I think it is too much, to be honest. 92 to plus 10 here for All-Seeing Eye. He badly needs his barrack. Yeah, he needs more upgrades as well on his listing posts. I know he's trying to invest and buy some time here, but he can't do more. He only has 2 scout squads left. One is capturing this. No, I'm lying. There's also one in the middle here. Yeah, this scout squad is going down, so he has 2 scout squads left. No snipers for All-Seeing Eye in this one. Master Yoba is actually going for shooter boys. So Big Meg is gonna detach here. Yeah, bringing up the servitors. Problem for All-Seeing Eye is he's not getting his barrack just yet. Oh, maybe he's actually doing this to actually get the barrack. Nicely done. So All-Seeing Eye is gonna focus the shooter boys that's actually kind of low here. Okay, Snipers is actually getting in here anyway. All-Seeing Eye is just... No! That's my listing post, bro! Oh, we're getting the scouts in here as well. Servitor is just rushing here. All-Seeing Eye haven't even built this. This is such a bold strategy here by All-Seeing Eye, I'm not gonna lie. This is not working. This listing post is definitely going down. But look at these shooter boys, though. They're gonna take some damage for sure.
Scouts in position.
Where's the barrack at? Nowhere to be found. It's gonna be built now, but I think it's too late. Oh my god, so many scouts just dying left and right.
At your command.
Still no listing post being built here. Economy, 98 to plus 20. All-Seeing Eye actually has a better economy. He just has no army. He's gonna rebuild scouts, though.
Scouts reporting for duty.
Servitors are actually going to be focused here. Because they're gonna repair this listing post here. We need a force commander badly, but we don't even have economy for that. So instead, we're getting a space marine.
Scouts awaiting orders.
I just don't know how we're gonna actually handle this Big Mac, though. More snipers getting in here. Big Mac is now getting focused by the listing post here. They can tie up these guys here, the Space Marines. That's good. But everything is just falling apart for All-Seeing Eye. His economy is terrible. He's just reinforcing these Space Marines desperately.
Until take and hold victory.
Okay. I mean, All-Seeing Eye is winning this fight, but meanwhile, Master Yoba is... Yeah, he's getting ridiculous. 128 to plus 20 economy. Where's his pile of guns? Okay, no pile of guns here. Looks like it's actually... Oh my god, this is going to be horrible. So this is going to be a vehicle rush here for Master Yoba.
What do you want?
Okay, decent wipe here. I think this is super smart by Master Yoba. Because he knows that ain't no way that All-Seeing Eye is going to be able to handle this. All-Seeing Eye is so far behind in tech. Yeah, All-Seeing Eye is just praying that he can actually get to go tier 2 here in time. And he hopes that Master Yoba will put more pressure on him. But instead, Master Yoba is actually smart. Oh, this is going to be rough. Yeah, no tier 2, no signs of tier 2 here for All-Seeing Eye. I guess he's gonna try and make another push. He doesn't know what Master Yoba is cooking. So he probably thinks that Master Yoba is going even harder here. But at some point he'll realize... I think as soon as he sees this Warthog, he's just gonna be like, GG.
Victory countdown has begun.
Yeah, Warthog is getting in here. He's gonna get the Skull Probe, though.
Scouts here.
Yeah. All-Seeing Eye not even moving here. He for sure left the game.
At your command.
I'm gonna be real, I don't like that All-Seeing Eye is not just deleting his buildings, to be honest. But... yeah, he left the game. So, not even a GG. So I'm just gonna fast forward here.
Defending objective.
6 minutes until take and hold victory.
Okay. So... I'm actually dead serious about this. No joke. I think if All-Seeing Eye didn't mess up over here, where he just threw all his scouts away, I think if he didn't do that, and he was a little bit more patient, and just disengaging, he would be able to get not only a better economy, he would get the barrack earlier, he would actually be able to low-key defend this, because he would have enough snipers to actually kill all those shooter boys that came in. So I'm actually dead serious. I think All-Seeing Eye actually could have won this game. Because Master Yoba was definitely struggling. Like, his economy was kind of questionable. And All-Seeing Eye's economy was getting really, really, really good. And also, like, Stormboys are not the best on this map. So getting shootable... well, Stormboys are not bad on this map. I will just say that. But yeah, I just think Shooter Boys gets absolutely murdered by snipers. Yeah, so I think All-Seeing Eye could have won. I think this literally was the reason why he lost. Yeah, but then again, this is not the best map for Space Marines. It's not a terrible map whatsoever in this matchup. It's actually playable. It's just, you would like better maps against orcs, but sadly the map pool is a little bit underwhelming for Space Marines. So this is not going to be easy here for All-Seeing Eye. But All-Seeing Eye is definitely showing promise. He's standing up against the best orc player in the world. It's not going to be easy for him. The matchup is already a little bit hard. It's actually kind of hard. All-Seeing Eye, to be honest, he wasn't supposed to win this. But he did. He did lose, I should say. So, yeah, it is what it is. But then, regardless, guys, as I said, All-Seeing Eye could have probably won this. So, All-Seeing Eye going down in the loser's bracket is going to be really bad for some of the guys down there. Even the guys who is really good at races that actually is good against Space Marines. All-Seeing Eye is an expert at actually winning against those. But we'll see if he's mental boomed or not, because this was really brutal. Master Yoba moves on. He's actually going to meet Warden, but that's going to be later. Let's go to the next game here. Let's see what happens. Let's go to the next best of 3. Okay, so the next best of 3 is going to be Tordnado versus Danoll. Tordnado, he plays Tau Empire, his signature Tau Empire. And Danoll, he's playing his Eldar. On the left-hand side, we got Danoll. He goes for a Bone Singer and 3 Guardians. Fleet of Foot. And Aspect Portal. Let's see if he actually goes Rangers. I think that's more normal in this matchup. I think he could have also made the Farseer opening, to be honest. Because Farseer is really good against Tau. I've seen success with that. And then on the right-hand side, we got Tordnado. Tordnado, he goes for his... Yeah, okay, so this is what he normally does. 2 stealth suits, and then a builder. And then he gets his 3rd stealth suit and also goes for jetpacks. And then Tau Commander. This is... I have never seen Tordnado do another opening. Oh, okay, that's a lie. But it's definitely his main opening. He also builds this Tau barrack with only one builder, and then he builds this plasma generator with a second builder. This is meaning on mines if I haven't already said this, which also makes sense that for Danoll that he's actually going for 3 Guardians. 3 Guardians is needed on this map, I feel like, to actually capture the map fast. Otherwise, he needs these Dark Reapers to actually capture at least this point or this point. This is going to be a very, very tough matchup here for Danoll. Danoll is a decent Eldar player, I feel like, but Tordnado is just another beast. So it's going to be really good. I am, as of now, actually recording a tough matchups series right now, where I'm going Necrons versus Tordnado. Basically, he's playing Tau, which is a brutal matchup. And Tordnado is just different. I'm gonna just tell you right now, he's very, very different. So stay tuned for that one. But right now, we're watching BAD Cup 4. Danoll is actually kind of getting away with something, but I feel like it's because Tordnado anticipates some early push here. And he would be right. Danoll is going for Dark Reapers. And he's also reinforcing his Guardians very heavily here. Yeah, Tau Commander needs to be careful. He's very, very squishy. A lot of firepower here from Danoll. Getting Fire Warriors, though. Okay. Tau Commander is taking a lot of damage, but we also need to be careful because Danoll is definitely... He's definitely taking a lot of damage. I think this matchup is kind of considered like a 50-50, if not a little slightly favored towards Tau. I've definitely heard some pro players say that this is one of the only matchups where Tau can actually like, or where Eldar is not necessarily having that much fun. Good push here. Yeah, but honestly, Tordnado is just playing super defensive. He's using the terrain really well here. Getting good vision. Normally when Tordnado plays on this map, he plays super defensive. And he goes Fire Warrior spam. He rarely go... I don't think I've ever seen him go Vespits. And he upgrades Listening Post, also getting his second Plasma Generator, and now going for his third. See what Danoll is cooking. He's going 86 to plus 10 economy, getting even better, 92 to plus 10. He keeps on reinforcing these Dark Reapers. Now finally getting his forts here.
What would you have us do?
Okay. Good bit of sniping here for the Tau Commander. However, he needs to get the hell out of here, because somebody found him. Tau Commander taking some damage. He almost took 200 damage there. Yeah, but Tordnado is just having some fun here. I think there's actually several reasons why this matchup is not that bad for Tau. One, Tau has a horrible tier 1.5 because they literally don't have one. Whereas Eldar has the same issue. They don't have a tier 1.5 either. So that actually means that angle that usually Tau suffers a lot in, that angle is actually not happening in this matchup. Another reason is that tier 2 actually gets really tough for Eldar because they get outranged on every single level. And if they go Falcons as well, and vehicles in general, then you have the stealth suits that's also ridiculous. Looks like Danoll wants to make a push here, but it's not going to be fun for him. Good Psychic Storm, though. Gonna get a Mind War here on the Tau Commander, I hope. No, we're getting on it. Oh, that's a misclick here. Oh my god, Danoll, you are losing everything here, brother. Brother. I mean, brother. Oh my god. Okay, GG. I'm sorry, guys, but this is GG. Ain't no way.
The fire cast serves with pride.
Yeah, and in comes the Path of Enlightenment, Advanced Pulse Rifle.
We are
I know tier 2 is also getting in here for Danoll, but he's invested so much in this army. Plus Farseer, and he did very little damage. In fact, he took more damage, way more damage himself. Also got 2 webway gates. I don't think that is necessary whatsoever.
Keep firing, keep firing.
Yeah, now now Tordnado can just make the push that he wants. Pathfinder's getting in here. Yeah, this game is going to be over. Not sure what Danoll is waiting for here, because I know Soulstorm is getting in, but Tau is already tier 2. And that is where this gets really, really bad. I mean, Tordnado is already 122 to plus 40. Getting an extra plasma generator here. Okay, Bonesinger's getting in here, actually tying up these Fire Warriors. Not a bad shout here. Okay, Tordnado is actually having some good time here. These Guardians should definitely be tying up some of these Fire Warriors for sure. Good snare trap here. Was really smart that Tordnado actually prepared that. Oh my god. Poor Bonesingers. Good decap here. We have the Warlock here for this Guardian, but they can't walk up because they're just gonna get absolutely obliterated by this Fire Warrior squads. Oh, looks like the Pathfinders actually got killed on the side of Tordnado. But no problem, he's just gonna rebuild it. Okay, Harlequin might not be a bad shout, to be honest. Because we have a mass Fire Warrior squad. And there's no Devilfishes just yet. I swear, literally the only way Danoll can actually win this is if he hits the biggest kiss ability I've ever seen in my life. And not on his units.
Devilfish transport ready. Prosper as Tau shall.
Honestly, guys, I'm just waiting for the GG. Target lock upgrade as well for the stealth suits. Now the Devilfishes are getting into the mix. So now even the Harlequins are kind of questionable. Yeah. Target markings here. These Dark Reapers are going to get absolutely obliterated. Fire Warriors are taking some damage for sure. I'm not even gonna hold you guys. This game has been GG ever since this engagement in here. So as you can see here, this is kind of outrange city, and all these Dark Reapers are just dying left and right. Harlequin is trying to do something, but this Devilfish is just making sure that, oh my god. This is, yeah. I don't know if this is meant to be GG. Oh, wait, sometimes that is not GG as far as I remember, but yeah. Wasn't anything offensive. First of all, I question whether or not this map is a good idea as Eldar. I know the Mappool is not good for Eldar, but I swear this is not good. I think the opening should be different. I definitely think Farseer would have been better. Farseer first. Because at least she can kind of deal with the Tau Commander. She can get several Mind Wars in. She Mind War him. Just wait a little bit and then Mind War him again. And then... Yeah, I think you have to be... Yeah, I think you have to be more defensive, but then again... Or more offensive. But I'm not sure, to be honest, because honestly, this map is not good for Eldar. At least against someone like Tordnado. Tordnado is just chilling. He's using the terrain really well. He's using the angles really well. He knows what to do. He's just checking up to tier 2. And ain't nothing Danoll can do. Other than cheating and rush tier 2, but that's not allowed for very, very obvious reasons. So yeah, GG. I hope Danoll gets a better map because this was brutal. This game was over from the get-go when he did this engagement in here. There's no way that he could have won that. He lost everything. And on top of it, when he realized he was losing, he didn't mitigate the damage by just disengaging. He actually lost pretty much everything, including his Farseer. So, also, I do think that Danoll maybe shouldn't... I mean, I said that he should be more offensive, but to be honest, maybe it's the other way around. He should probably try and get tier 2 first. I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't know what to do here if I'm Eldar. I think this strategy from Tordnado is just too perfect in this matchup on this map. So I don't know what to do either, but definitely not do what Danoll did. But whatever, guys, let's go to game 2. See what happens in that one. And see if Danoll actually can push Tordnado. I always say this in the tournaments, guys. Whenever a new player or a less good player or anything is getting in here and they're going up against the Juggernaut, all I want to see is 2 things. 1, that you're trying your hardest. And 2, that you try and push Tau as much as you can. Which obviously ties into the first thing that I want to see. I just want to see you doing your best. I don't want you to see, I don't want to see you surrender. I don't want you to show mental collapse. I just want you to get in there, and I don't care if you're messing up, just get in there. And to be honest, I think Danoll did that. I do believe that he kind of tried his best. He had a strategy going in here, he over-reinforced and stuff, but he had an idea, and it didn't pay off. So that's all I want to see from these players when they go up against Juggernauts like Tordnado. But let's get to game 2, guys, see what happens to that one. Let's go. Okay. We are getting game 2, and we get Shrine of Excellion, which is Danoll's pick. I think this is a good Eldar map. I think this is a very good Eldar map. At least against Tau for sure. Several reasons for that. It's a very flat map. There's not the same amount of terrain. It's not as easy to just bunker up. So both the Vespid strategy and stuff is... Both of them are actually bad on this map. We might see Kroots though. But I'm not sure. It still looks like it's the same opening here for Tordnado. 2 stealth teams, then an Earthgas builder, jetpack. Tordnado is probably going commander. Yep. Yeah, it's a plasma generator as well. Jetpacks in the end, obviously. So the exact same opening as last time. Danoll is actually only going for 2 Guardians, so this is going to be Dark Reaper Mass. I think this is the best way to go on this map. By a freaking mile, actually. But he's actually going to capture here. I understand that. I don't think he can do much because these stealth teams are actually stealthed. He needs a Warlock on at least one of these Guardians, and he's doing that. I don't think it's a good idea that it's this one. Because this one is actually capturing an outer point. Let's see here what Tordnado's cooking. It's his force commander. Okay, we are getting Banshees. Hey. Okay, I actually really like that. I like that Danoll is kind of throwing down the gauntlet. Nah, I really, really like that. I respect that.
The target is XP-22 battlesuit ready.
Okay, Tornado's gonna walk up here.
Battlesuit ready.
We are taking damage.
Tornado sees that this is mass, Dark Reapers.
Our minds work as one. Incoming enemy fire.
68 to plus 10 here for Tornado. He is definitely improving his economy.
Danger.
62 to plus 0 for Danoll, so he didn't go for a generator, by the way.
Heavy weapons to crush the enemy.
Yeah. I like the idea. He just needs to go harder here.
Fear the judgment of the
Also,
council.
this is gonna get decapped here.
We walk our path.
Least disrupted.
We are doom incarnate.
Tornado needs to go even harder. He needs to get over here and together with his Guardian squad actually attack on this angle or something.
Damage. Fear the judgment of the
Gonna get a snapshot here. We are getting the Howling Banshees though.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Gonna be a brutal push here.
Command me to be.
It's now or never, Danoll. Get in here. Go for the stealth team, mate. Yes, I like this. This is his time. He needs to get in here. He's gonna wait here for the decap. I like it.
Ready.
But I'm not sure if he should do that. Just get in here and do something. Kill everyone. Good push here. Let's see if Tornado can actually do something. Buy some time. He's getting Fire Warriors, getting his second plasma generator. Oh, he has his second Fire Warrior here, so he has 2 now.
Stealth team ready for great assignment. I have captured, sir.
Yeah, I like this by Danoll. But I don't think he has time for this. He needs to get in the base, I think, and just absolutely kill everything that he can. It's not gonna be easy against Tornado. Oh, this is brutal. At least it's in the heavy cover. He didn't even destroy the listing post, though. He didn't even decap this.
Prosper as Tau shall.
We are taking damage.
Plus 80 to plus 0. Danoll has nothing to fall back on. He has 2 Banshees. It's time to go in, Danoll.
Keep firing, keep
We are
firing.
here to fulfill our duty.
He can't get another Warlock, which is a terrible situation for him, but he needs to go in now.
Yes.
Get into the base here.
All fear the voice of death calling to them.
I don't know why he's hesitating. Tornado is just chilling here. He's gonna get another Fire Warrior squad. Another Web Wake. I don't get this. I'm gonna be honest. I don't get this. He's getting more Banshees.
The cry unseen enemy fire spending kind. All Eldar must answer the call.
Yeah, he's gonna try and engage here again.
Vengeance. We are
Hey.
here to exact harsh vengeance.
You need to go in. It's now or never, Danoll. Tornado is gonna disengage here. He can't afford to just get beaten here.
Incoming enemy fire.
He doesn't have tier 2 yet. Maybe Eldar has a little bit of a room if Tornado messes up.
All fear the voice of death calling to them.
I don't know if this is a good idea in general by Danoll, but let's go. Okay, Tornado sees his room here.
Harsh vengeance.
Okay, some Fire Warriors definitely dying, but the same could be said for the Dark Reapers. Tier 2 is coming in. There needs to be interruptions here. Danoll cannot afford this to hit. But it's gonna happen probably anyway. Meanwhile, the Banshees are just dying left and right. Tornado is just out microing here. He's disengaging as much as possible. And all these Howling Banshees are just going down. Nah. GG. I think this was very self-explanatory. I felt like if Danoll is going for this, go face first, mate. Go face first. If you are actually doing this, you need to go all in. Because like these listening, like I know this one was up, but this one, when I said first time, get in the base and just wreak havoc. He had, I think Tordnado had one Fire Warrior squad. The second one was being built. This one wasn't upgraded. This listening post wasn't upgraded. I'm just like, Danoll, it's now or never. I know he's focusing this one, but you don't have time for this. Get in there, destroy a plasma generator or something, kill some builders, kill Fire Warriors, kill everything. Even these Guardians being over here that didn't decap anything, just get into the base and just murder Tordnado. I know it's Tordnado. Tordnado is probably gonna survive it anyway, but I'm just saying, like, that is probably the only way that he could have made this work. Also, I'm not even sure with these Banshees in the first place. Him going for these wet weight gates, I just don't get it. Like, you don't need the population cap. Okay, I get it in a sense. I get the idea. So I'm gonna tell you what the idea is. The idea is, Space Marines does this a lot against Tau, which is that Tau has 10 population cap or a squad cap, and that's it. They are stuck at until tier 2. Whereas Eldar, they can just get more population cap. Space Marines can get their squad cap increased and stuff. So in that sense, I get it. It just doesn't make sense. You have already a good army. These wet weight gates together is like 200 requisition. That is almost like a full Dark Reaper squad. So I basically don't like this strategy here for Danoll. It's not going to work. So sadly, Danoll actually loses this one. And yeah. That's how it is, sadly. So Tordnado, he moves on. We're gonna see who his opponent is. Danoll is going directly down the loser's bracket. Sadly for him. So we're gonna see who Tordnado's opponent is going to be. So let's get into that best of 3. Okay, guys. Now we have this matchup between Anton Bro and Nekki. I have no idea who Anton Bro is, but I have an idea on who this guy is. So this is Nekki. Nekki, he starts with 2 Slugger Boys, Gretchen. The Boys Heart will go for the generator for sure. So just the normal standard shtick here. Yeah, I've already talked about this. Nekki has a record of, a criminal record, I guess, for doing map hacking. So far, he has come clean, at least according to DAO stats. And I will say, this guy has played a lot of tournaments, and he has been streaming on a lot of these tournaments. So, people are keeping an eye on him, and he is not... He's performing really, really well on many different, like on many different streams and many different tournaments where he actually streams, and there's no map hacking, is what I'm trying to say. On the right hand side, we got Anton Bro. Anton Bro does the exact same build order here. He goes for 2 Slugger Boys, Shooter Boys, you know, normal shtick here. The Boys Heart with the Big Mech and Generator. I'm very excited to see who Anton Bro is. Sometimes these newer players or players I don't know or anything like that, sometimes it's just a random Smurf name and I don't know who they are. And then they shock me. Or it's a new player, and sometimes those new players also have really good performances. It happened in BAD Cup 3, where we had a crap ton of upsets. So we're gonna see who this Anton Bro guy is. By the way, I hate this that there's very similar, very similar color schemes. It's just the trousers here. I think it's called trousers. For Nekki, they're black. For Anton, they are green. So that's going to be okay. Extra generator here for Anton, bro. I like it. But in comes Nekki here, and he's like, give me some slugger boys here. I'm gonna kill them all. Oh, it is going to be bad for Anton, bro, here. Oh, we're gonna get a decap here. Anton, I think you need to teleport in. Yeah, he's doing it. So he's getting in here. He's gonna focus Nekki here. Gonna try and kill some of these shooter boys for sure. Big Mac from Nekki needs to be very careful because Anton, bro, is gonna focus his Big Mac for sure. What the hell is going on? This is what I mean with the color schemes. Looks like Nekki is trying to run away here. I think he will succeed here. He has no teleport, as we know. Oh, Anton, I think you can go range with the shooter boys and then engage with the slugger boys. But instead, you're gonna walk back and capture here. That's good. 2 generators. And a war banner. 2 war banners, in fact, coming in. Nekki has way better requisition economy. Yeah, this fight you're not winning, Anton. He's down in heavy cover, sadly. And we have a slugger boy slugfest here. It's gonna be a little bit of an unfair fight because in comes Nekki with his shooter boys himself. Anton needs to run the hell away here. Let's see here. This looks like... Yeah, this looks like shooter boy rush. So normally when you get this extra generator... Oh my god, Nekki's getting back in. Nekki, I'm trying to cast this. I'm trying to talk about some buildings and build order here. But instead, you don't care. You're gonna keep me on my toes. And you're gonna murder some slugger boys here. Oh my god. Is that a complete wipe? Almost. More shooter boys are coming in here. With big shooters as well. Ah, this is going to be a bloodbath. Okay, Gretchens are coming in here for Anton, bro, here. Looking at economy, 110 to plus 10 here for Nekki. He has his pile of guns, as we all already seen. Heavy boy armor also getting into the mix. No pile of guns here for Anton, bro. So many shooter boys coming into the mix here. Oh my god. Yeah, and Anton, bro, is caught between an army and a wood, and a jungle here, I should say.
I'm working on something.
Oh my god. Yeah. Heavy boy armor coming in for Anton. But he just can't recover this relic here.
What is it? What do you want?
Let's see here. Nekki will need an extra generator, I think. He has invested so much in these shooter boys. By the way, it's standard in Orc Mirror to go for a shooter boy mass.
What?
I'm not exactly sure why, but it always happens in here. Okay, Nekki. Okay, bro. He's just going in here. Oh my god. And Anton, bro, is just out of position. He's not gonna do anything. Or is he gonna try and do a counterattack? He's losing everything, mate. More shooter boys getting in here. Oh my god. Anton, bro, is gonna lose everything. Well, Nekki's at least going to lose his slugger boys here. No, not even that. Pile of guns is going down. War banner is going down. And Anton, bro, has a terrible economy. Second generator has now come in here for Nekki. He also is 44. 45, I should say. In population cap. Nekki's going in here with the Big Mac. And the slugger boys as well. Nah. Oh my god, this is such a bloodbath. Oh my lord. Bullet holes through everything that Anton got. Oh my god, and Nekki's gonna finish him off here. It's gonna be the end here. So many orcs dying, and I am sure every single one of them is Anton's. Yeah, the game is over. Anton bro calls the GG. This relic was never secured here. GG. I think this is pretty clear cut. I think two things happened at the same time. One, Anton lost his relic. He never got to secure this. Nekki was ice cold. Anton didn't react fast enough, so this relic was never secured. You can also kind of try and actually, what's it called? You could try and actually see if you can capture this faster. So I think Anton legit went Slugger Boys over here, and then capture this, and then capture this. I think this is a bad strategy if you want to avoid this. Especially against orcs that can just teleport in. Just get Slugger Boy to capture this, and then capture this. I know that might be a little bit inefficient, but it's easier to get this one because it's at least a strategic point that you can capture faster. Yeah. Also, the shooter boys, in fact, could actually, instead of capturing this one, they could be capturing this one instead or something. That way, they will be closer to the relic and actually defend. I might be talking out of my ass, by the way, but I'm just gonna give you my 2 cents. So if he captures this with the shooter boys, and then actually get over here and defend, together with a potential Big Mech coming in, because Nekki won't have his Big Mech before Anton. And then in case Nekki just switches sides and go over here, then you can also hopefully react as fast as you can. But in theory, he could have also done the same, right? He could have also jumped in here and done something to Nekki, so you can probably do it yourself. I'm just saying that that is probably the way to go in this matchup. But yeah, horrible matchup to watch sometimes. Because the thing is about orcs, you want them to go face first into each other and just bash each other out, right? But nope, sadly not. We get a lot of shooters and big shooters, and we get just absolute murdering. We saw this a lot in the World Championship when we had a lot of orc mirrors. Then we ended up seeing this kind of shooter boy mass. So this is what happens to this mirror matchup. So let's actually get to game 2. Anton doesn't look too comfortable, but he's also going up against another Juggernaut. And as I already told you guys with Danoll and Tordnado, I just want Anton to do what he can do. Do your best, mate. Throw down the gauntlet and see if you can see what sticks. So let's get into game 2, guys. Let's go. Right, so this is going to be game 2. Anton Bro chooses Tranquility's End against Nekki's Orcs again. I don't remember Anton Bro's second race, but he sticks with Orcs. So we're gonna get a mirror matchup again. By the way, in this matchup, you never see Wall Banner. I think. Because if you don't get the generator, it's gonna be impossible for you to actually sustain big shooters and stuff getting in here. And since that is meta, you cannot afford not to go generator. Because they're gonna cost so much power and stuff. And you're already buying a Big Mech who's gonna take half of it, so... and your economy will be atrocious on top of it. Pilot Guns is also plus 70, I think. Yeah, plus 70 in power. So you can't get Big Mech and Pilot Guns at the same time without going generator. So that's kind of the problem here. But let's take a look here. Anton Bro, he goes for 3 Slugger Boys. Oh my god. Oh my god, do I look like an idiot right now? Oh my god. Yeah. Everything I just said, apparently you can just throw that out of the window. I hope this is because Anton Bro wants to do a surprise here. But I personally think this is an absolute... Yeah. This is kind of the Banshee stuff that Danoll did against Tordnado. This is kind of the same thing for Anton. He's going all in here. Yes. Trying to go all in here. Get a decap here. Where do we have Mr. Big Mac here? Good shooter boy capture here. Nekki actually secures this. This means that Anton can't get up here. So many names. We have a slugger boy fight. This is what I asked for. More orc going in at each other, just bashing each other out. We also get the Big Mac though on the side. He can't really hit very well. But when he hits, he hurts really, really badly. Okay. I think Anton Bro should focus this listening post. It is getting upgraded, sadly. We also need shooter boys badly here for Nekki. Not Nekki, Anton Bro. But he's not getting it because he's reinforcing so much on these slugger boys. And speaking of these slugger boys, they are not gonna cut it. The whole thing actually gets wiped. We're gonna get another decap here. Anton Bro, he's had enough. He just, no more BS. He's gonna try and actually decap this one. He's gonna try and run away though, because two of his slugger boys are actually dying to Gretchens, no joke. Oh my god, and they're gonna be caught here by the shooter boys. Anton, run! Run for the hills, mate. Yeah, shooter boy mass here by Anton. I swear, like, no generator is not gonna cut it.
Where's the fight? Let's show those other orcs who's the baddest.
Yeah, more war banners here. You can even go pile of guns, but you don't have time here. You need to get this listening post first. Anton tries to actually avoid having Nekki to actually capture these critical locations.
Where to? You need something fixed.
Looks like we have a bit of a shootout here again. Pile of guns now getting into the mix. No generator has been found here for Anton here. Looks like we have a little bit of a tie-up here. These slugger boys are getting into the mix here against these shooter boys. But same goes for Nekki here. He's gonna interrupt these this squad here by the shooter boys here for Anton. More shooter boys coming in here. Problem is that Nekki actually is going to have better shooter boys because they can have big shooters. So finally we got the generator here for Anton, but he just doesn't have the pile of guns. However, Nekki's gonna lose all his... No, he actually saves his slugger boy squad. They're getting into the pile of guns. Can't say the same for Anton. Oh my god. This guy just juked the whole world. So, loads of shooter boys here from Anton. But no big shooters. And I would assume that Nekki... Yeah, Nekki's getting all of it. And there is 0 pile of guns. This fight here that's coming, it's not gonna be close, I think. Look at all these shooter boys actually dying, even though they are outnumbering Nekki really, really badly. Even the Gretchens are getting into the mix. One shooter boy squad went down. Another one is about to go down. Nekki's gonna teleport in. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna kill as many shooter boys as he can. Going to be a tie-up here for Anton Bro. Okay, looks like Nekki's actually losing his Big Mac here. That would be really huge if the Big Mac actually died in time. But they're both doing the same sick kill here. Answer, get in here. Kill the Big Mac here if you can. Come on, you're so close, mate. Nah, all your boys are dead. Even the Gretchens are in here bullying you right now. Yeah. GG. Yeah. He calls it. Just gonna fast forward on this one. Okay, I'm actually kind of... I'm not gonna lie, I felt like a complete idiot when this war banner got built. But I'm actually glad that, you know, this kind of proved my point. Because when you do this, you saw exactly what happened, right? No big shooters for a guy who goes for war banners. It just doesn't happen. In fact, when you see shooter boy mass like this, sometimes you see an extra generator just to actually make sure that you get big shooters, but still can transition into tier 2-ish. And get better economy on the same time or something like that. So sometimes you see that. So this was a terrible idea. I like that Anton tried something new, but it's just not cutting it against Nekki. But then again, we have a matchup where it's really, 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 really horrific. So what we're getting now, guys, is... I'm not going to do a recap. We are getting Master Yoba against Warden. And we are getting... Oh my god, this is going to be huge. We are getting Nekki against Tordnado, guys. Tau versus Orcs, so stay tuned for that one. But let's see what Warden can do. He's going up against Mr. Master Yoba himself. It's not going to be easy. So let's get into that one and see what Warden can bring to the table. Let's go. Alright, guys. So the first game is actually going to be Master Yoba playing as Orcs going up against Warden's Necrons. Yeah, I guess Warden is actually going for random, which is interesting. Sounds like a horrible idea, but he's doing it anyway. I have never seen Warden's Necrons in my life. So we'll see here. He goes for 3 Scarabs, then a Necron Warrior and Necron Lord after that. I think this is very standard opening. But this strategy, on the other hand, I'm not sure if it's a standard one. I've seen Bloody Monster do this, so he captured this. And then you get over here and actually either decap or capture this as well. So, but we're gonna see here, Warden, he's gonna go for his economy now. And then on the top hand side, we got Master Yoba. So far, as usual in this tournament, an absolute monster. He did beat out All-Seeing Eye, which is probably the best Space Marines we have in the world. So, he's already looking very dangerous. Standard opening here. I don't have to say it, do I? Nah, I'm gonna do it anyway. 2 Slugger Boys, a Gretchen, the boys hot, Generator, Shooter Boys, getting the Big Mac. Actually capturing with the Shooter Boys on the outer points here. That's something that I see Master Yoba do a lot. I think it's better in terms of a potential decap. Because at least the Builder Scarabs will take more damage from the Shooter Boys, where the Slugger Boys can't even handle them. Let's take a look here. So Necron Warriors already being prepared here. This matchup is considered in Orcs' favor. In fact, it's very much in Orcs' favor. I think this is a mistake, by the way, by Warden. Instead of idling down here with his Builder Scarabs, he should get up here. But yeah, it's considered favor towards Orcs. They can do some damage in the early game. For sure. You usually are able to capture points, also outer points, from time to time. But that's probably why Warden did this. He wanted to make sure that his outer points are not being captured. Whirling Death Beam here getting down. It's good. Warden is capturing this critical location though. That's good. More Necron Warriors coming in here. It's good that this Necron Lord is ready for it. So, Orcs' economy is improving rapidly, as usual. Upgrading 2 listing posts here. One's economy is okay. Not really, to be honest. Plus 50 is a little bit underwhelming. Okay. Necron Lord and the Necron Warriors will win this one for sure. But one is trying to avoid losing too many Necron Warriors. They're very valuable here. One a little bit out of position with these Necron Warriors, to be honest. I think Necron Lord for sure should be over here actually tying up these shooter boys. Instead, this relic gets interrupted. However, loads of slugger boys definitely dying. Master Yoba did his damage. At least he's disengaging. Necrons, usually in this matchup, is trying to get the Summoning Core and then upgrade the Necron Warriors. It's basically the best way to go up against Orcs, I think. Because in Tier 2, I think this matchup is not that funny for Necrons unless they have a really good economy getting into Tier 2. So Stormboys is not it's not so bad to play against for Necrons because at least they have the teleport with the Summoning Core. Okay, one is trying to decamp this. I'm not sure if it's gonna work out for him. Necron Lord wants to avoid too much damage. Good on one to actually get out of here. Builder Scarabs are dying, however. The good news for Warden is that he hasn't lost too many Necron Warriors, which is really important right now if he wants to go for the Necron Warrior upgrade. He does. Now has 4 squads of Necron Warriors. That is really good, to be honest. Hey, Necron Lord is actually getting in here, tying up these shooter boys. Not a bad idea, to be honest. The reason why Warden is not teleporting instantly down to this obelisk is because he don't want to get backdoored yet. But I think he needs to do it. He already has the Ghost Herd, so he should teleport back. Or in here, but he doesn't do it. I'm not sure if that was the correct play. One tries to disengage with this Necron Lord. Okay, now Warden has the Necron Warrior upgrade, and his army is stupendously strong right now. He's plus 70 as well, getting flayed 1, so he's going super hard on this one. Necron Lord is trying to defend here. Stormboys are trying to do a backdoor, but it's not gonna cut it. Hey, good Whirling Death as well. Master Yoba is not... He's definitely taking some damage here. But let's see here. He's probably... Yeah, he's going completely nuts here. He sees this Necron Warrior upgrade, so ain't no way that Tier 2 is... Okay, Tier 2 is coming in, but Master Yoba is already Tier 2. But we have no plus 80 coming in here for Warden.
6 minutes until take and hold victory.
Which usually would have happened if there were no Necron Warrior upgrade. Okay. Let's see here. Warden is trying to actually push here. Gets the flayed ones in here. But these Necron Warriors are out of position. They can't do anything here. Necron Lord could try and tie up these shooter boys, but he's gonna lose because of the Big Mech. So much damage going down on these Necron Warriors. They're getting destroyed left and right here. Flayed ones are trying to do their best, but it's not gonna cut it. So many Necron Warriors are dead here. They're all gone. Flayed ones are not having a good time either. Yeah, now Norbs are getting in here. Nah. Forbidden Archive coming in here. So many Storm Boys. Jeez.
Done fast. We're ready.
Look at this economy from Master Yoba. Plus 40 to plus 122. His economy is ridiculous. His army is ridiculous. Who can stop this man?
They shooting us. We get the job done fast.
I don't know how Warden is gonna get out of this very, very terrible situation here. Knobs are getting in here. They are dealing so much damage right now.
Take and hold victory.
Knobs are taking so much damage, in fact. Necron Warriors are trying to walk away, not run away, walk away. Flayed ones are getting in here as well. But Storm Boys are gonna have a little bit of a fun here on the back door. Gonna try and destroy this Ghost Herd. They're gonna succeed because of more Choppy. Master Yoba is going to tear everything apart that he possibly can. Big Meg is detaching. He's gonna have some fun with the Necrons. Gonna even go in and destroy the Flayed ones. Turret is falling down. Second turret is holding on because of the repair from these Scarabs here. This is such a brutal push. I don't know. Warden can't survive this, I think. Even the generator's under attack now. This turret is going down, and I think that is the last thing. That is the nail in the coffin right here. Plasma generator as well going down. This game is over. Master Yoba has every single control here. He has control area victory and taken hold. The game is over. Jeez, dude. Oh my god. I think Warden, no joke, I think he should have gone all in and defended this. He can't afford just losing this. He should just teleport down as fast as he could. I really assume he had the teleporter. I'm pretty sure he had. He should have just gone down here and actually defend the whole thing. He can't afford just being so defensive against orcs, because Master Yoba is just taking over the whole map, and we already saw it. He's just slowly killing you. If you give Master... What is this economy, by the way? 158 to plus 40. When you give Master Yoba that kind of economy, no one can beat him. I swear, no one. I think Warden should have tried to defend this by teleporting out. And also, there was another situation where I felt like when he got that turret, he should have probably gone down and actually attack on here. Because you have the teleport. You can always teleport back if everything goes wrong, and you already have the turret. Obviously, I'm not a pro player, so I always, like, it's not going to be easy against someone like Master Yoba. He's, like, so good. He's very, very dangerous. And this wasn't even, like, a bad Necron map. Like, Tranquility's End is really, really good. For Necrons. I don't think it's the best Necron map for sure, but it's one of the better ones for sure. So, Master Yoba takes game 1. Let's see if one can hit back. I did see some glimmers of hopes that he actually could play this one out real well. I saw the plays that he could have potentially made and potentially won. So, I think Warden actually can do something if he gets a good map. He gets the loosest pick. Let's get into that one. Game 2, let's go. Right, guys. So, for game 2, we got Deadly Fun Archaeology, which apparently is Warden's choice. I am not sure if this is a good choice. I feel like Tranquility's End should, in theory, be better. I don't think this map is considered a very good Necron map. But we'll see here. Master Yoba goes for 2 Slugger Boys and a correction. Get the boy shot. And let me guess. Generator, right? Of course he's doing the generator here. And Shooter Boys, they'll probably capture this or this. Master Yoba likes to capture outer points, so he could actually go for this one. And then we got Warden. Let's see here. Warden, a little bit more defensive here. He's gonna capture this outer point here, and then he goes 3 Scarabs. Necron Warrior and Necron Lord. I think this is the standard build order here for Necrons. It's kind of the hybrid version between all his scarabs and going kind of map control and eco heavy. And going very defensive with only 2 scarabs and instantly Necron Warrior. There's many options that Necrons can do in the early game. There's many openings. But I think this one is the standard one. Let's see here what the first moves are for the players. So again, as I said, these shooter boys are going to capture this one.
Job's a good un, boss.
Let's see here. Warden could actually go over here and see if he can decap over here. He did secure this, and he already has the Necron Warriors to actually defend this area. I like it.
Here, fix your cabin.
Let's see here from Warden's perspective. So, he has no idea what's going on up here. Get a teleport. Where is it? Yeah, going in for these Necron Warriors. They have to run for their lives. You can't afford losing Necron Warriors very early on. But it's probably happening here because Warden is getting completely bashed to death. 2 Necron Warriors dying here. Necron Lord is trying to get in here, but I think it's too late, to be honest. 2 Necron Warriors is actually reviving here. Okay. Not a terrible situation. No joke, actually. Yeah, we get a decap here from Warden. Okay. He's gonna lose his scarabs, but he did decap this one. He didn't pay attention because it was already decapped. Shooter boys are actually gonna die here. Necron Lord did take too much damage, I think. More Necron Warriors. Summoning Core in here. Good on one to at least get out. I actually think, no joke, that revival of 2 Necron Warriors was really impactful. Because losing 3 Necron Warriors, or whatever the hell that was, is really detrimental. The economy for Warden, though, is really, really bad. He's upgrading this fortified obelisk. Well, plus 60 is not bad, but he needs a generator getting into tier 2. But I guess he's investing it a lot in these Necron Warriors.
Victory countdown has begun.
Okay, flayed ones. Guns here. Okay, I like this by Warden. He's just gonna throw down the gauntlet here. But no Necron Warrior upgrade coming in, though. He's just gonna spam flayed ones here. He has horrible economy. I am going to stand by that statement. He has horrible economy. And Master Yoba, on the other hand, 104 to plus 10. But let's see how that is going to go when Warden is going to go complete Nordarino here. Master Yoba is getting in here with a Big Mech, who is almost full HP. Let's see if Warden can actually do something. The shooter boys are ready. Both of the shooter boy squads are ready. They have big shooters coming in here. Going all in for this listening post. Gretchens are actually getting focused here. But they're getting dodged here. Master Yoba is getting in with the Gretchens in the listening post that's actually getting destroyed. And Necron Lord went down. I think this is GG. But we'll see here. Warden is getting in with the flayed ones. He's not going to give up here. He's going to try and buy some time by focusing these shooter boys here. Big Mech is half HP. These Necron Warriors are taking so much damage in the process. Still terrible economy here for Warden. Yeah, now Big Mech, he's very low on morale. He's morale drop. Yeah, and Warden disengages. Yeah, he simply didn't do enough damage. He even lost his relic here. What is it? He has 3 strategic points. Master Yoba has the control area victory. And his economy is 115 to plus 10. He has a lot of float in requisition even. Oh my god. Yeah, this game is completely over. I think one just simply threw the game. I mean, he tried really badly with this push here. But Master Yoba is just such a brutal killer.
Job's a good un, boss. The boss? Who is getting shot?
122 to plus 10 for Master Yoba. He has super good economy here. Even getting the second generator. Still plus 60 for Warden. He doesn't even have the Necron Warrior upgrade. He's gonna spam some more Flayed Ones. Look at all these shooter boys here. Okay. Good Solar Pulse just got invested for Warden here. Flayed One's also getting into the mix here. Warden is kind of throwing down a Hail Mary, to be honest. Yeah. Oh my god, Master Yoba, bro. You are so disgusting to watch when you play. My bad, guys. Food got delivered here. But this game is over anyway. Oh my god. As I already said here, guys, Master Yoba is disgusting to watch when he play. Yeah, Warden tried his best. Obviously not getting the plus 70 generator, the 6th generator, is not cutting it. Getting tier 1.5, but then not even getting the Necron Warrior upgrade. Yeah, it's just not doing it against Master Yoba. Also, this map, I don't think is a very good Necron map. I don't remember exactly how Bloody Monster would play this one out. But regardless, though, even if it's Bloody Monster, he's playing up against an absolute juggernaut of a Orc player, so it's not going to be easy for Warden whatsoever. Yeah, I felt like the macro was actually the main reason why Warden lost. He was just so behind at some point, and I mean, this engagement was kind of the final nail in the coffin, and yeah, the game just basically collapsed at that point. So, it is what it is, guys. One, he's out. Master Yoba, he moves on. And then we're going into the last best of 3. And let's see what happens in that one. One, he goes down in the loser's bracket. So, let's get it. We have Nekki versus Tordnado. Let's hope we are not getting a complete slaughter and we're getting a full best of 3. Please, let's get into that, guys. Tordnado versus Nekki. Here we go. All right, guys. This is the highly anticipated one. We got Nekki playing as Eldar, going up against Tornado's Tau Empire. Last time we saw this map with this matchup, we saw Danoll going up against Tordnado, and Tordnado, with all due respect for Danoll, absolutely obliterated Danoll. This is not going to be the same thing. This is not going to be the same situation, because Nekki is just different. Let's see if we can see the big differences. Let's see what Nekki is going to cook here. Doesn't look like he's going for Farseer. Oh, he could go Farseer, actually, because he's going 3. Yeah. So normally you would see Aspect Portal and Plasma Generator being built at the same time. Otherwise, you can't go Fleet of Foot. But it doesn't matter when you go 3 Guardians. When you go 3 Guardians, the Fleet of Foot will not be... yeah, you don't have to wait for it. But if you go for 2 Guardians, you have to get the boost from the Plasma Generator in time. Let's see here. Nekki, he's going not Areno. He's going all in. These guys aren't even capturing anything. I assume we're getting, what is it, Dark Reapers right after. But so far, we only have Farseer. On the right-hand side, I know what Yeah, I know what Tordnado did. He did the same thing. 2 stealth suits, builder, and then a 3rd stealth suit. And then he goes for a Tau Commander.
The target is ours.
Warlock is getting in here. Good pressure here by Nekki. He wants to pressure this this relic instantly. Tordnado is trying to disengage because he doesn't want anything to go wrong for him.
Our minds work.
Okay, good damage here. Somehow the Warlock actually survives.
Command me to build. Success. Fear the
The
judgment of the
enemy
council.
cannot hide from my sight.
Barcy is getting into the mix here. She's gonna throw down the Mind War here. Tordnado is already under a lot of pressure.
What would you have us do?
Are we getting Dark Reapers? Not yet. Right now, Nekki's just focusing on getting a lot of Guardians here. He's gonna get the Warlock again. And Tordnado, he knows it, so he disengages instantly. However, his Tau Commander is very much under pressure.
Tau shall.
Nekki's not effing around in this one. However, he's behind in economy a lot here because he doesn't have these two. And this listening post has just been built. He doesn't have his relic either. But he's just going nuts here. The Fire Warriors is getting Psychic Stormed here. Farseer is almost full HP. Tau Commander is doing his best to actually do something, but he's less than half HP. We need more Fire Warriors desperately here for Tordnado. Does he even have the opportunity to do so? Plus 80 to plus 10. His Fire Warriors are getting bombarded here. In fact, they're probably gonna die, every single one of them. Not enough firepower. Tordnado is gonna try and capture this one. Where's his stealth suit at? Here. And one is over here as well. Tau Commander is getting hunted down. These Fire Warriors can probably not survive. Oh my god, Nekki is so relentless right here. Let's see what happens here. The Warlock actually went down here. That's really, really good. Fire Warriors is just getting permanently reinforced here. I think Tordnado should have gone down here in the light cover, to be honest. He's getting some of it. Is he winning this shootout here? What is going on right now? This is getting captured.
Danger has found us. Our minds work.
Finally, Dark Reapers coming in for Nekki.
Guardian squad.
Oh my god, Tordnado just survived. What a relentless push here. These 2 listening posts got upgraded here, so that's why the Fire Warriors disengaged to actually get over here. Mind War again being dropped here on Tau Commander. He's less than 200 HP.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Farseer also taking loads of damage. In comes the Guardians again. Tordnado has to disengage. He tries to actually get out of range, but he doesn't get it. His relic is again being denied. More Fire Warriors coming in. Tordnado is very, very much hurt. Still have his stealth team here. He did get this, but it's getting decapped. Huge pressure here. However, Tordnado, 92 to plus 10, about to be plus 20. Snare Trap getting in here. Fire Warriors are into the mix here. Guide is being put down on these Guardians, but they're gonna get hit by this Snare Trap. So many Guardians dying here. Tordnado tries to actually get out of this situation, and he does. No Mind Wall from this Farseer here. Good on Tordnado to just get out of there. Okay, Tordnado has weathered the storm. He's gonna try and capture this relic finally. Meanwhile, what is Nekki doing? He's getting his Wraith Tomb here. Rangers getting into the mix. No Dark Reapers, actually. Wraith Tomb, by the way, came in. You guys already saw it, I guess. Okay. Tordnado now getting his 4th generator. He wants that tier 2 badly.
We return from exile.
Yeah, and he's getting it. Looks like these Guardians are running through here.
I will lead us to victory.
See what Nekki's trying to do here. Gonna try and do another push.
We hunt with
Stealth team has been found. But who found who? Because the Fire Warriors is also here.
cut them down.
But in comes the Rangers.
Danger has found
I think Tordnado needs to disengage. The stealth team almost goes down. A Psychic Storm, a pretty good one, is getting hit here on these Fire Warriors. They need to disengage. Loads of damage going down on these Fire Warriors. Real good by these Rangers here. They're getting caught here. The stealth team needs to be immediately disengaging. Instead, it gets one shot. Tier 2, however, is coming in for Tordnado. How about Nekki in that department? He's also getting tier 2 a little bit behind. But what was that? We're getting Vespids. Oh my god, Tau Commander actually goes down. Oh my god, he even had the Flamer on him. Oh, this is relentless from Nekki. Vespids in here, okay. I actually F with the Vespids. They are definitely getting built because of these Rangers. Because Vespids are the only stealth detection here for Eldar. Or for Tau, I should say. Okay, so far, everything has been silent. I have already said this. I think tier 2 is actually favored for Tau. They have good options in tier 2. They have good AV through the stealth suits. And then they have, what is it? They also outrange a lot of what Eldar is doing. Not by much, but a little bit. I'm pretty sure, actually. Also, who's handling the Vespids, to be honest? Okay, how many stealth suits do we have here for Nekki? For Tordnado, I should say. 2 stealth teams. 2 of them. So, in case of vehicles, which we are getting right now, 2 stealth teams might actually be enough. It's at least what you definitely should get. 1 is not enough. Vespids are in here. They're taking a little bit too much damage, especially because of these Dark Reaper now have Guide on. Vespids do get in, or get out, I should say. 2 of them went down. Everyone else got very low. Tordnado. Tordnado is now in a good position here. Gets 2 Fire Warriors. He's getting Pathfinders. Nekki is not in a bad spot either. Tordnado, 104 to plus 40. Getting his Devilfishes. 128 to plus 40 for Nekki. And he's getting his Thermoplasma Generator. Can't say the same for Tordnado. Oh my god, the Vespid squad. Only 1 left. No! It went down for Tordnado. Nekki is relentless here. He also got his enhanced optics here. Now getting his reinforced armor. Pathfinder's trying to get in here. They just don't get to do it. Instead, it's gonna get caught off guard here. Tordnado is getting completely obliterated. I think he has been caught off. His Devilfish needs to get out. His Tau Commander needs to get out. Oh my god, Nekki is relentless. And he's not done yet. He's gonna jump in again. He's gonna focus this force... oh my god, I can't speak. Tau Commander. Let's see from Tordnado's perspective, because he has the stealth units. Oh my god, this is brutal. This Falcon, however, is it overstaying? No, the Tau Commander went down. I think Nekki is almost playing perfect here. I'm not gonna lie, guys. He is playing so insane.
Eliminating targets.
Yeah, Pathfinder's dying again. But Tordnado does have his army here. Look at all this damage going down here. Thermoplasma Generators up. So Nekki has ridiculous economy here. 134 to plus 80. Okay, marking here on these Dark Reapers. And let's look from Tordnado's perspective. Loads of Dark Reapers taking some damage here. They need to get out here. Tordnado is holding on. This is a back and forth. Tordnado walking up here. He's getting into the heavy cover, which is a really good situation here for him. Pathfinder's got rebuilt, and Barracudas is getting into the mix. I love Barracudas. I think it's such an underrated flying unit. Support platform is going down here. Nekki's gonna throw down a Hail Mary. I think he's slowly losing, to be honest. Global is getting in here for Tornado. Yeah, now this thermoplasma generator is under attack. Devilfish did go down. And these rangers are getting completely obliterated here. Huge damage going down here. They needed to disengage desperately. Meanwhile, the Barracuda with the stealth team is absolutely destroying this thermoplasma generator. These two players, this is what peak Dawn of War looks like. It's so good. Both players are playing so great. Both players are insane on their respective races. Listening Shrine actually goes down. Okay, let's have a little bit of a breather here. What is... Okay, so we're getting Mysticism and Seer Council. So, Nekki's tier 3 here. Yeah, can't really say the same for Tornado, actually. But has he done enough damage, to be honest? He is dealing brutal damage right now to Nekki.
We are taking damage.
I know Nekki still has real good economy.
Open fire.
We return to
Open fire.
Yeah, Devilfish went down. That's great. Okay, all of these Guardians got absolutely obliterated. Thermoplasma generator is being built from Tornado. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very worried for Tornado. His teching is very much going down here. And now, Superior Optics got in here. And Seer Councils, I don't know if Tornado can actually have... Oh my god. Damn. I didn't even see that he went tier 3. That makes sense.
1 minute until taking hold victory.
Nekki's gonna decap here, hopefully. Or Tornado, I should say. Honestly, guys, I think Tornado has lost this one.
taking damage.
Let's see here. Seer Council is getting into the mix here. They're taking a lot of damage, but they are in the heavy cover, and one of these Fire Warriors is actually getting dropped, even though the marking is on them. Oh my god, look at Nekki go. Look at him go. Everything is falling apart here for Tornado. He's gonna lose everything right here. Yeah, and even the Wasp Fighter is getting into the mix. It's over for Tornado. He's losing every single Tau Warrior here. Nothing is surviving here. Seer Council is still alive. No one is going to touch them. Even the Tau Commander has to run for his life. The game is over. And Nekki takes the first game. What the... Oh my god. Damn. Yeah. So this is what Danoll should have done. Just going for a bunch of Guardians. No Dark Reapers is what you're supposed to go on this map. And then later on we're getting Rangers. Oh, and Farseer after that. So Farseer first. That is actually what I thought he should have done, Danoll. But I didn't think about like not going Dark Reapers at all in the early game. Damn. What else? What else should I say here? I don't know. I actually think it came down to just Tornado losing too much. I felt like he tried his best, but his Tau Commander just took way too much damage. I think Tau Commander died like 2 times in a row. The Fire Warriors got out a little bit late. And yeah, you just ended up in a really, really bad situation. Damn, I'm not sure, man. I actually felt like Tornado really, really played well. I just think that he loses too much. He lost a... What was it? He lost a stealth team here. He lost another one, I think, somewhere else. And just those small things just makes it so Nekki is gonna win this whole game, I think. I think Tordnado, like, I'm not gonna lie, I am not sure if Nekki's going to win the next game, no joke. Because Tordnado showed up. Like, Tordnado did his thing. It's just, Nekki, I think Nekki almost played perfect, no joke. Nekki's one of the best Eldar players we have in the world. He doesn't get to show it because he has been banned for very good reasons. Even though last time he got tracked was back in 2021. Me and Jacobs, when we were hosting the World Championship, even we said that he couldn't join the World Championship because we still weren't sure of him. But we've seen him streaming so many times in so many tournaments. This guy is just this good. This is just who he is. So yes, he along with Deco, Sork, or just Sork, and then there's a player, Araxia. Nekki's up there, for sure, together with them. So this is really, really strong players. You don't mess around with them. Let's see if Tordnado can push back. Tordnado is just not someone you just roll over. So let's see how game 2 will be. And let's see what Tordnado picks for his loser pick. Let's go. Alright, guys. So for game 2, we actually got Sugar Oasis. Okay. I have heard a lot of things about Sugar Oasis for Eldar. Some Eldar say that, yeah, it's not one of the best Eldar maps. I've even heard some people say it's not a good Eldar map at all. And then I've heard some people say, no, it's actually a real good Eldar map. So, looks like we have a Farsia opening here. Because this plasma generator is getting built before this aspect portal is done. It looks like Nekki changed his mind because he's delaying this plasma generator a little bit, but doesn't matter because he had the Guardian squad, 3 of them. So, we'll see here. But he starts on the bottom hand side, Nekki. He's gonna capture his 2 outer points, actually. A little risky against Tau, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, he starts with Farseer. On the top side here, we got Tordnado. Going for the same opening he has done this whole time. Let's see here. Looks like he's going to go for this relic. So no offensive decapping here that some Tau players sometimes do. Nope. He's going to play defensive for this one as well. Okay. So this one is a little weird for me because I think Medium of Minds is definitely a better Tau map. But I have a feeling that it's even worse for Eldar compared to Medium of Minds. So both players are playing a less good map for their respective races, and maybe Tordnado is thinking that this is a more detrimental thing for Eldar than it is for him. I would also assume that Vespits are not bad on this map, very spread out points, regardless of the fact that we have 5 points. Even though Relic is kind of exposed here. But no Vespits here. Instead, we just have upgraded listening post here, so it's gonna be Fire Warrior spam, I think. So economy for Tordnado is 74 to plus 10, 80 to plus 10. He just got his relic, and 68 to plus 10 for Eldar. Okay, good snapshot on this Farseer. Okay, we have Flamer for Tordnado here. Yeah, looks like Nekki, he's doing his little opening here. He needs to be offensive, as we've already seen. Fire Warriors are finally getting out here. This relic will actually get denied here. Let's see here. Tordnado could, in theory, actually try and decap here. This is gonna get cancelled. Let's see here. I don't think Tordnado is done yet. He's not messing around here. He don't want Eldar to just have a good time here. Both are in the light cover, I assume here. Yeah, it's light cover. No decap here, though. Tordnado just focusing on getting the critical locations. It is going to boost his economy. 86 to plus 10. Not good economy here for Eldar, to be honest. Tordnado is just getting better and better economy, honestly. It's gonna try and all-in defend this area here. Good decap here from Nekki. Another decap here as well. Yeah, Tordnado is just gonna get an extra plasma generator here. Gonna try and get that tier 2 relatively early. He's actually skipping the second Fire Warrior squad. That is very bold. Nekki has improved his economy significantly. 98 to plus 20. He only now is getting this listing shrine up. Another mind wall being dropped. I assume another snapshot was also being dropped on Farseer. Tier 2 is definitely coming in here for Tordnado. I don't think he would do this otherwise. He's plus 50. Yeah, it's now or never, Nekki, because you are going to get a nasty surprise soon, I think. Snare trap also in here. Nekki sees it. He focuses the snare trap. Yeah, this is going to be brutal here. Nekki's going to make a nasty push here. Earthcast Builder is probably dying here. This is relentless from Nekki. Tordnado needs to disengage. I don't think he can survive this whatsoever. But he doesn't care. He's going to double down on this. Farseer is actually focusing this relic. I think that's kind of a mistake here. Half of Enlightenment is getting in here. Dark Reaper's getting in here as well. Yeah, but this listening post is not going down so far. And these Guardians are not dealing that much damage, to be honest.
What needs to be done?
Yeah. This listening post didn't go down at all. Granted, it definitely got denied, but... Tordnado is actually in a decent spot. I can't believe that he's actually getting away with this. He has one Fire Warrior squad, guys. I still, regardless of what we saw last game, I still believe that tier 2 is favored towards Tau. Just need to be careful you don't throw away your stealth teams. You need them in tier 2.
The silent hunters are ready.
So far, Tordnado is playing this very solidly. No weird mistakes. At least so far. He needs to be very careful with this stealth team, though. It goes down. Oh, Tordnado. We need a best of 3. Let's not get another wipe here. You are showing some really good signs. And I think he's in a better spot, to be honest. He's also getting the second global here. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I think he's getting away with murder here, Tordnado. Are we getting... Yeah, we have the Thermal Plasma Generator, though. Support platform getting in here. Reinforced armor is getting in here. So we already have optics here for Nekki. Two Dark Reapers. I assume we're getting Falcon. Looks like we have an engagement in here. Good on Tordnado to not throw away his stealth teams. He needs them. Devilfish, I would assume, to help out with these Fire Warriors. Don't lose your stealth teams, Tordnado. Oh my god, this heavy cover saved him. Yeah, he's in a way better spot than he was on medium mines. He also recovered this listing post. That's so good. Harlequin, however, is in here. Pathfinder's in here as well. Falcon has to disengage. This looks really good for Tordnado, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, thermoplasma generator getting in here. Let's see what Nekki's cooking.
We arrive,
We are
as
under
predicted.
enemy fire.
He has better power economy. Also getting his Warp Spiders. Oh, Tau Commander's taking a little bit too much damage. Can he disengage in time? Looks like Nekki's going in here. Maybe a little bit of an overextension, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't look too good. Pathfinders are actually marking one of the Rangers here, or Dark Reapers. But looks like the Pathfinder's getting obliterated. But same can be said for this Falcon. In comes the Harlequin. We have a huge fight going on in here. Stealth team is getting down here. Many Dark Reapers are dying here left and right. And in comes the Fire Warriors. Nekki needs to get the hell out of here. Huge play here from Tordnado. Harlequin is also getting murdered here. Oh my god.
Mission success.
This is a really good sign from Tordnado that he gets away with this. And Kaon Command Post is getting in here. Full-scale war research. So this is the second global here for requisition.
We are taking damage.
More Harlequins getting in here, but tier 3 is definitely favored here.
Will crush them.
Devilfish getting out. Let's see from Tornado's perspective here. Kaon Command Post getting the Barracuda. I really like the Barracuda. I think the Barracuda is even better on this map because it's such a huge spread out points map. It's really good, even better than Medium Mines for sure, because at least Medium Mines you can bunker up a little bit. I think it's very hard on this map. Listening post under attack here by Nekki. I like this play that he's doing here. Not that he's getting a lot out of it, because he can't decap this, but he's gonna go for it anyway. I think that's a horrible idea. Nekki needs to get the hell out of here. The Falcon is gonna get attacked here by the Barracuda. Looks like we have a little bit of a kind of a backdoor here. Tordnado is attacking from many different angles here. I like it.
Personnel carrier ready for action. Personnel carrier ready for action. Deploy and secure this position.
Yeah. Targeting optics and improved metallurgy, I think it's called. HP upgrade for the Fire Warriors.
Personnel carrier ready for
I'm gonna just tell you right now, this is going to be a nightmare for Nekki. Tier 3 is finally coming in for him. Looks like the War Spiders is getting into the mix here. They want to focus these stealth teams. They're going to disengage immediately. Tordnado is playing so well in this one. Not throwing away his units randomly. Nekki's going to try and focus these stealth teams here, though. Good angle here, by the way. Yeah, Devilfish is definitely going down. But looks like we also have a fight over here. Tordnado needs to get out of the negative cover. He can actually compete here in the light cover. Yeah, now the Fire Warriors are disgusting. They're gonna deal so much damage from a million miles of range.
secure this position. Deploy and secure this position. Cut them down.
Yeah, Harlequin is almost getting one shot there. And we get the Ethereal with the bodyguards here. It's gonna be a nightmare here for Nekki. Tordnado again trying to decap here, not overstaying. It's so good. In comes the Barracudas, and Nekki is running for his life here. Oh my god, Guardians went down here. Looks like Tordnado will go for this Falcon here. It's gonna go down for sure. I think Nekki needs to do something about it. He's getting Wraith Lords. Smart choice. But I was gonna deal with this Fire Warrior onslaught here. Look at his bodyguard range here. Oh my god, it's so disgusting. I don't know. Nekki's gonna get the Warp Spider equipment here. Seer Council's also. What a game here from Tordnado. I think we are gonna get a game 3 here, guys. However, the D-Cannon is getting in here. Warp Spiders are taking damage from a million miles away.
Fire team deployed.
I swear these bodyguards can literally shoot from Paris to Berlin. It's so ridiculous to watch.
Deploy and secure this position. Devilfish transport.
Thermoplasma generator is literally getting destroyed from a million miles here. I don't know, what do you do against Tau when they are in this position? I think the answer is you don't.
Deploy and secure this position.
Oh my god, Teachings of Kaon. We're getting tier 4 coming in here, guys. Looks like Nekki's gonna make his final push. He's gonna throw down a Hail Mary. He wants to kill these Pathfinders. They disengage in time. Watch Fighters gonna get sniped here. They're gonna jump in here, but they're gonna get absolutely murdered because the Devilfish is gonna help out a lot. It's gonna get caught here, though. Looks like Nekki is going to attack here from as well. But Tordnado is absolutely murdering these Seer Councils. Look at them go. The only place they're going is in the graveyard. Looks like Nekki wants to go all in. He's actually jumping in here in the heavy cover. It's really good play here. But who's dealing with these Barracudas? I don't see an answer right now. Oh my god, all of these Fire Warriors here dying. Oh my god. Really well played here, Nekki. He's doing a huge play here, to be honest. Oh my god. What a play here. And the Ethereal is throwing down his ability here. Oh my god, what a huge damage here. Ethereal coming in clutch here. I don't remember what that ability is called, but it came in clutch. What a game we're having here. So many Barracudas. No way. Seer Council somehow actually survived. Nekki's desperately trying to get this thermoplasma generator. Look at all the... He has every single Barracuda available, dude. Nah. Even Farseer's not having a good time here either. This D-Cannon is gonna get destroyed regardless of how good it is against these Barracudas. Nekki is falling apart from every single angle. Wraith Lord is going down. The base is going down. Look at all these Fire Warriors coming in here. We even have this Crude Shaping Center. Nah. What a performance here from Tordnado. He's absolutely gonna murder everything that Nekki got. These Banshees are doing legitimately nothing. This game is over. Nekki's gonna throw down a random Hail Mary. And Tordnado is not even trying to destroy his base. He's just getting down here just to make sure nothing weird is going to happen here. Tordnado is gonna take this game for sure. He's murdering everything that Nekki got. The game is absolutely over. Oh my god. Nekki's definitely doing some damage here, but ain't no way he can survive this. No one could deal with these Barracudas. Oh my god, the game is over. Yes! Yes! We are getting 3 games in a best of 3. I've been waiting for this. Oh my god, so good. It always happens, guys, in the it always happens in the first couple of best of 3s in a tournament like this. We will get stomps here and there. It always happens. But sometimes, now and then, we get games like this. Absolutely amazing. Well played to Tordnado. And even well played to Nekki. I have no idea. You threw down a gauntlet here. And actually, no joke, almost almost swung the game in his favor, but then the Ethereal just absolutely nuclear bombed them. Oh my god, that was amazing. Oh, I love this game. Oh my god, I love this game. Okay, guys, let's get into the third game. Let's see who is cutting this. Is it going to be Tau or is it going to be Eldar? Tordnado versus Nekki. Let's get that game 3. Let's go. Right, guys. So now we got game 3 and Nekki has had enough. He is going orcs for this one and Tordnado sticks with his Tau. He just won the game, so there's no reason to do otherwise. We are playing Tranquility's End here. I actually think this is a really good map for Tau. I think Vespits and Crude opening is actually pretty good here. Especially Vespits are real good. Again, this whole area here, you can jump from point to point. Deal a lot of damage in general. But we're gonna see here. Tordnado looks like he's doing the same opening he's done this whole tournament so far. He also did this a lot in BAD Cup 3. But he's going 2 stealth suits, a builder, and then going a 3rd stealth suit, and then jetpacks. And we're getting Tau Commander. And then on the top hand side, we got Nekki. Nekki, he's playing orcs for this one, and he's actually going for 3 Slugger Boys with a Big Mech instantly. Okay. This is definitely an opening I've seen against Tau. I do believe that this is kind of risky though, because like Vespits and Crudes will be even better here, I feel like. But we're probably not getting Crudes and Vespits because we have a Tau Commander opening here. I would get shocked. Maybe we actually get Vespits randomly. Because Tau Commander and Vespits has been seen before. I just think it's a super risky opening because it's so expensive. Tordnado is going to go in here and actually see if he can capture this. Nekki's getting in here. He has had enough. He's going for this Earthcast Builder here. Tordnado is trying to juke. Stealth team is capturing this, but he's going to get detected from this Big Mech here. This is good push here from Nekki. Let's see here. Crudes are getting in here. I would imagine that. I think Crudes are really good here. Let's see here. Tordnado could actually be cheeky and do it again. But looks like Big Mech is actually getting in here. Good snapshot here from Tordnado. This Earthcast Builder has to disengage now. We need the Fire Warriors. Or, sorry, the Crudes. Nekki's not going, Tordnado is not going in here on Nekki. Okay. So the Earthcast Builder actually got killed here by the Big Mech. Let's look at economy. Tordnado, plus 50 to plus 10. Plus 74 to plus 10, so better economy for Nekki. Upgrading listening post here and there. Can't decap this though. This is really good pressure here from Nekki. Crudes are getting a little strong here. They're eating some bodies here. Nekki has secured everything. Can't say the same for Tordnado yet. Nekki is throwing both Slugger Boys in here. The 3rd is going to capture critical locations here. This needs to be cancelled. Big Mech deals too much damage to these listening posts here. Oh my god, now going for this plasma generator. It's so well played by Nekki. This is massive pressure here from Nekki. I keep messing up their names. I try and always say the right one. Crude Carnivores are gonna go completely nuts here on these Slugger Boys. A lot of dead orcs though. I think Crudes can actually eat a lot here. But this again, oh my god, Nekki, you absolute monster here. I think this is a mistake. Tordnado should just give this one up. Try and defend his relic at least. These two listening posts, however, is getting rebuilt. Are getting upgraded.
Stealth suits ready and willing.
How about Nekki? Really strong economy. 104 to plus 10. And Storm Boys are coming in. Yep. Halogon's getting in here. That's good. For Nekki, at least. It's not so good for Tordnado. His Croots, on the other hand, are super, super tanky. He's getting even more Croots.
6 minutes until take and hold victory.
He's basically doing this because he's probably a little desperate. Yeah, and these Croots are getting very, very tanky here. First plasma generator is being built here.
Prosper as Tau.
Well, I guess it's the second plasma generator.
For Tau. Send us toward the enemy.
Okay, Tordnado needs to do something for sure here. Gonna try and kill all these Slugger Boys. He's gonna succeed for sure.
We hunt with patience.
We're under attack!
Nekki needs to tech a little bit, I think. I don't know if Storm Boys is gonna cut it. These Croots are so tanky. They're gonna deal good damage here. Slugger Boys are getting completely murdered. Tordnado, he has had enough. He is not cutting it here. Nekki's not cutting it, I should say.
What are you waiting for? This is taking forever.
Can't kill what you can't see.
Croots are just getting more and more tanky.
Fire all guns. Eliminating targets.
Meanwhile, Nekki's economy is just growing more and more. Getting the Storm Boy speed boost. And the third banner also getting up here.
Who is getting shot up? What are you waiting for? This is taking forever. What? We get the job done fast.
I know these Croots are eating and getting super tanky, but I just don't like. They can't eat their way to victory.
6 minutes until take and hold victory.
This is taking forever. Storm Boy is ready for a fight. We get the job done.
More Croots coming in here.
Shooting us.
I think Nekki should just go vehicle rush here. He is going tier 2 here. Because there's no way that tier 2 can get in here for Tordnado, I think. Actually, he has an opportunity to do so. His economy is just really bad. Yeah, he can go tier 2 here. He will need it badly because Nekki's probably tier 2 himself. As soon as the big mech shop gets in, then it's gonna be a nightmare for Tordnado because his Croots are not gonna deal with the war trucks and the war tracks. What a relentless push here from Nekki.
You want the boss who is getting shot up.
Fire all guns. You can't kill what you can't see.
We get the job done fast.
Earthcast Builder is getting murdered here. It's just gonna get chased to the hills. Listening Post can't survive here. Croots are gonna try and actually fight it out. They are stronger than the Storm Boys for obvious reasons. 104 to plus 20. Okay, we are getting Nob squads though. And the Path of Enlightenment actually got cancelled here. What about the Tau Commander? Half HP here. Storm Boys needs to disengage. Nekki is playing so well, by the way. It's actually disgusting to watch. Crews are getting in here. I just don't... There's so many stealth teams, actually. I mean, in hindsight, it's actually good that Nekki goes for the Nob squads, because he sees all of these stealth teams, so he's just like, if I go vehicles, I'm gonna get obliterated. Gonna be a little bit of a backdoor here because of more choppy. The economy for Tornado is so bad. 74 to plus 30. Nekki's absolutely relentless here. We're getting target lock upgrade. It's gonna help a lot on these stealth teams here. Yeah, now they're gonna deal some really good damage here to these Storm Boys here. Even the Nob squads are definitely gonna take some damage here in this process. This crew squad is very, very low. It needs to be reinforced here. But there's so much economy that needs to get in here to the mix for Tornado to even sustain this. He's gonna lose more economy. Oh my god. Barrel leap here for these crews here. There's just so much damage here from Nekki. He's so tanky. So much economy in his bag. 116 to plus 30. If Tornado somehow survives this, he's the GOAT. I mean, he can probably push off Nekki here, which he actually is doing. Oh my god, Nekki needs to get out of here. Yeah, but even if he survives this, look at the damage that Nekki has done. 62 to plus 30 here for Tornado. His army is pretty good, though. Okay, Feral Leap getting in here. Nobs are definitely taking some damage from these crews. They're so tanky. Crews are trying to take out this listening post here. Global coming in here for Nekki. No one has the take and hold situation, which is really, really good right now for Tornado. He is going all in here. These Storm Boys needs to die, he says. Die, you freaking Storm Boys. Go for these Nob squads. They're right in the negative cover. Tornado's commander here is getting caught out, though. He needs to control his commander. His commander is going down. Oh my god, this is such a huge loss here for Tornado. Doesn't pay attention.
Stealth fields fully active.
We're under attack. We're not afraid of nothing.
Yeah, we're getting mega armored Nobs. Big Meg also getting in here. Somehow he died in this whole exchange. Storm Boys are just gonna get completely destroyed here if they stay. This is really high level from both players. Barrel Leap again is getting in here. Storm Boys are saying, let me get the hell out of here. Oh my god, there's more crews. Please, let's get out. Let's get out. Let's not fight them. Tornado is somehow still alive. Let's see here what Nekki's cooking. Mega Armor Nobs is actually a real good idea here. If Nekki somehow gets over here and actually destroys this whole area, then he might actually break Nekki. The thing is, I think it's very unrealistic. No fusion blasters here for Tornado. So he's not going to be able to destroy those buildings in time. Looks like these stealth teams are gonna completely obliterated. They're getting shot to death by these Nobs. Oh my god, what am I watching? No, Tornado should have gone in range there. Should have gone in melee, I should say. What the hell was that? That was Crews and Nobs just shooting it out. What the hell am I watching? Okay. Mega Armor Nobs. Super strong in this instance right here. These stealth teams are getting shot to death. Another wipe. Oh my god. Looks like these crews needs to get in here and actually do something. stealth suits, our Storm Boys are getting completely obliterated here, but the stealth suits are gone. Oh, don't worry. We have 3 more, actually. Getting a decap here. The Storm Boys are still alive somehow. Oh my god, it's gonna be complete obliteration here. Yeah, Nekki realizes it. He's getting over here instead. Oh my god, this game is so ridiculous. What is Nekki cooking? 119 to plus 30. Okay. Mega Armored Knobs is actually broken in terms of morale. These crews are not playing around. They want to fight these knobs. Knobs are trying to run for their lives, or at least they should. Oh my god, so much firepower here. We're just spamming more stealth teams here. What am I watching? This is such a bloodbath. Mega Armored Knobs are still alive on the front line. Really strong unit right here. Crews are still in here because they're so tanky. So much firepower from the back line here. This is really, really solid here from Tordnado, to be honest. This is such a back and forth. I can't tell who's winning right now. Mega Armored Knobs is running here. No one is touching these stealth suits. But now in comes the Storm Boys here. What a complete bloodbath. This is so insane. This is why we watch tournaments, guys. We can only get these kind of games. It's only in tournaments we're getting these kinds of games. Oh my god. These two keep on kiting here. Crews are slowly losing over here, actually. But in comes the Big Mac. He's teleporting in here. He's gonna absolutely kill these stealth teams. But Tordnado has learned from his last mistake. He's instantly disengaging. Storm Boys are actually getting murdered here. I think that's a whole wipe. Yes, it's a whole wipe. I still can't tell what is going on. Jesus Christ, what an absolute bloodbath we have here. Who will break first? Is it going to be Tordnado or is it going to be Nekki? Nekki has so much tankiness on the side of his knobs here. By the way, Tordnado has actually gotten really, really good economy here. 135 to plus 40. I hope for Nekki's sake that he's teching. He is not teching. This is really good news here from Tordnado. And all of these knobs gets absolutely obliterated here. What is going on? Nekki needs to disengage. I don't know how Tordnado is actually pulling this off.
5 minutes.
I really don't.
They can hold victory.
What is going on? What are these stealth teams?
Whatever the greater good demands.
If this is what I said, if Tordnado somehow sees this, he can actually win. But he gets... Oh my god, good on Nekki to get out instantly. Fusion Blasters, if we go Fusion Blasters for these stealth teams, they're not going to be as effective against knobs, I think. So... Oh my god, and Nekki has already upgraded this one war banner. We saw it earlier, actually. And finally, we're getting something else than stealth suits. Is Nekki going... Let's see here. What is Nekki cooking here? Okay. He is going for tier 3. He has all the war banners he needs.
He'll take and hold victory.
You's a pretty mouthy one, ain't ya?
Yeah, Tordnado definitely is doing really well right here. But he needs to do something right now because Nekki is pushing tier 3. He's gonna murder these Knob squads if they don't get away. They are right in the negative cover. This game is so insane. Devilfishes, Pathfinders. This is such an insane game. I still can't call it yet. This is such an insane game. However, this crew squad is almost getting wiped here. It needs to get out. It gets out in the end. Mega Armor Knobs is now gonna get found. Oh my god, what am I watching right now? I keep on flipping back and forth to see if any of them are attacking or anything like that. But no, we are just having a tier 2 bash out here. Marking here on these Knob squads. Needs to disengage. Good on Nekki to do so. Crude Carnivores are getting into the mix here.
Get us to the fight.
Nekki obviously gets the tank busters. This is so insane. How many Croods and stealth suits is there? This must be a record. This is going to be a big push here. Nekki is gonna focus all his firepower on this Knob squad here. Disengaging immediately. Mega Armored Knobs is coming in from the left side here. This Devilfish will go down. Knob squads are gonna get marked here. But Tornado just can't break Nekki. Nekki is going tier 3 here. It is very, very crucial at this point. But look what we have here. Tornado is tier 3 and he's going Monkar command post. Okay, Monkar command post though. Interesting. Interesting. I am not sure if this is the right call here. But to be honest, I have doubted Tornado this whole game, probably this whole series, and he's hitting back here hard on Nekki. This is the epitome of Tau versus Nekki here. Tau versus Orcs. Tau just firepowers the whole way, and Orcs just walks up with axes and tries to bash them all to death. Tier 3 has come in here for Nekki, and we are getting War Boss. We're getting Flash Kits. Tier 4 is coming in here for Tornado. Getting the Coalition Center.
Deploy and secure this position.
Okay, Flash gets in here. Yeah, Mad Dog is gonna get in here. We need the Mad Dogs for these Flash Kits really, really badly.
Victory countdown has begun.
I'm the big boss. Yeah.
Okay, Tau Commander's gonna... Oh! Tau Commander is getting absolutely obliterated here. Oh my god. Nekki, it's now or never. I think you have the opening here. We are getting the Teachers of Monkar here. Crisis Battlesuit. Is this the call here? In comes Nekki. He's had enough. He's gonna go in instantly here. Brutes are gonna try. We get an bombardment here. Get out, Nekki, if you want to survive. Good here. Looks like we have a teleport in here. Nekki's gonna find this ethereal. Where are you? I'm gonna murder you right now. Come here, boy. Oh my god, Fireball is getting caught off guard here. So many Orcs actually dying. This whole Tank Buster squad got murdered. Knobs needs to run here. The Mega Armor Knobs. So many Knobs dying here. Oh my god. This is such a bloodbath. This is such an insane game, dude. Troops are walking up here. They are trying desperately to actually tie up these Flash Kits, but they are not surviving. But in comes the Crisis Battlesuit. Gonna focus these Flash Kits. Oh, run for the hills. This game is so insane. There is no big mech shop, so we can't get tier 4 here. I think Nekki lost this game. I'm gonna be careful calling anything, but this looks really good for Tordnado. Guys, this is what we watch tournaments for. This is exactly why we watch them.
Deploy and secure this position. The fist of Montka is here.
Another thing that's very crucial to mention is that Tordnado has the taken hold right now. And as Tau, you are in a really good position if you are Tau here.
Targets, and we will destroy them.
Because this area right here is defended so well. Nekki's gonna try and make the push here.
4 minutes until taken hold.
See if we can do something. Hammer gunship is in here. Flash Kids has the juice on them. But in comes the bombardment here that I can't remember. And it's going to be an absolute obliteration here. Nekki's gonna get completely obliterated here. It's gonna get worse and worse for him. I don't know how Nekki's going to survive this. He is losing everything. Nothing. Nekki has nothing. He has lost everything. I can't believe what Tordnado is pulling off here. What am I watching? I think Nekki has left the game or what? No. He is moving here. But, oh my god. What the... I'm not gonna say it again. Holy... that game. Yes! Oh, I'm so happy we ended on this one. That was insane. Such good performance by both players. This game was so... I can't believe Tordnado survived this. I cannot believe he survived this. What a comeback. What an absolute comeback. I'm not gonna analyze. I'm not even competent enough to analyze. GG to Tordnado. GG to Nekki. I'ma just tell you right now, guys, it's going to be a nightmare for anyone who meets Nekki down there because he was absolutely killing it. And Tordnado, I don't know what to say, man. Holy. Oh my god. GG, guys. I'm gonna wrap this one up. I am so done after this one. Guys, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Peace.